All right, here we are, episode 3.
Still going strong. Or they beat the other podcast, Good on Fire, Jesse on Fire. What was that podcast even called? MMA on Fire. We already beat them
Yeah, it
by
was
one.
MMA on fire, but yeah,
We already beat them. So anything from now on is an accomplishment to me.
exactly. So where do we even fucking start? Well, I guess we can start with the news that literally just got announced. The
Yeah.
Lazy Kings in PFL now.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
I'm not very happy about it, if I'm being honest.
It's one of them things. So I literally just seen there who he's fighting. So he's fighting Camila Tony, who's the guy that beat Alex Bahia in one of
Yeah,
Pair's first MMA fights by submission. So it's a good opponent. But yes, one of them things. Someone who you're always following, like one of my big. Remember on that New Year's card last year when Christian Leroy Duncan was going to be fighting Jesse Taylor, and he announced because obviously Taylor had the car accident and all that stuff, and he was on the card anyway, just to announce it was getting signed to the UFC. Biggest concern was that he was going to say, "I'm signing with PFL, I'm signing with Bellator," and honestly, PFL. Even though I do think PFL is in the spotlight right now because of all the things happening, like Calissa Shields just re-signed, like Jake Paul's coming over there. I think PFL is almost below Bellator in a way. I think it's maybe because Bellator's been around for a bit longer. I know PFL used to be World Series of Fighting, but I don't know, man. PFL feels like the biggest downgrade from going to the UFC out of the main ones in the US at least.
yeah, no, definitely. I think a lot of it has to do with the whole format and everything they do as
Yeah,
well. It's just I don't know. It's hard to fucking pay attention to sometimes. But yeah, they've
yeah.
signed a lot of big signings, and especially for PFL Europe because they got Cedric Doumbé as well. So
Mm-hmm.
literally, Doumbé and Lazy King both should have been on the UFC Paris card, but instead we got him in the PFL.
Yeah, and then they just signed Lewis McGrillen as well. I don't think for a big contract, but he's got to be there for a bit. He was a big name in the UK, flyweight, knocking out everyone, starching them out cold, and he's now 2-0 in the PFL. But yeah, and I think not even just that, it's difficult to keep up with when PFL's got to be on. It's a weird time slot always, and honestly, the worst pacing of any event in sporting history, the PFL. You could have a fight start, the fight would end, you could go and drive 40 minutes to see a family member down the road. You could come back, and the next fight, the PFL wouldn't even start yet. It's the worst pacing of any sporting event I've ever seen in my life. That needs to be fixed if they want to come more mainstream, because that is so bad. It completely drives people away from watching it, especially with how late it is in the UK and stuff.
Oh, honestly, yeah, I agree. Every time I watch PFL, it's like, wow, that was a really good fight. When do I get to
Yeah.
see the next fight? Fucking an hour later, you can literally
Mm-hmm.
fucking get ready for work
Yeah.
by the time the next fight's going on. You can have a shower, brush your teeth,
Mm-hmm.
fucking, and then still the next fight won't fucking start.
Even if it's like a 3-round decision as well, like typically in the
Yeah,
UFC decisions, that's immediately the next fight's coming up. But no, I don't know why that is, because they don't even have like a TV deal, do they? Like it's on the Zone here. I don't know what it airs on in America, but they don't have like an actual channel. I think they're all subscription based things whenever you can watch it. I think so. I don't know why they've got to constantly delay everything. You surely they'll be on their own time. You think, but I don't know. So
yeah. Here, I'm pretty sure they're on Stan Sports or some shit like that. So yeah, it's all subscription, but yet they literally go. It's like an hour between fights sometimes. It's so off putting. They really need to fix that.
it's good that some guys can, like Olivier Aubin-Mercier was not a top ranked guy in the UFC. He had a decent run at some point, then he lost to Saryukin, lost to Alexander Hernandez. He's in like I think like an 8-fight win streak or something at the PFL. And it's almost as if it's not like he's just fighting bad guys. Like he just beat Shane Burgos pretty easily. So it's like he leveled up in the PFL and then proved that he is actually better than he was now at the UFC. There's a couple guys like that. When they released, Antonio Carlos Jr., when they released him from the UFC, I said he's got a really a position where Carlos Jr. is not going to beat the top guys in the UFC, but you let him go, he's going to beat everyone outside the UFC, and that's what he did. He's won all of his fights in the PFL now. Hasn't been on the PFL in like 2 years, so I don't know why, but he was a tournament champion, Shoeface, and he's
Um,
just been beating everyone.
I
So
It's funny you mentioned Shoeface. I know where he's been. He's been on some reality show like Big Brother in Brazil,
I seen
and
him
he's been
posting.
making a fool of himself. Apparently, I've heard.
I seen him post about that, but I haven't seen him post about it recently. I remember last year I seen him post about his Instagram and like some type Big Brother Love Island type thing. I haven't seen him post about that recently, so I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's like, was it Masvidal? His whole resurrection came from being like a TV show
Yeah,
out in it. Yeah.
something like that. But from what I've heard from, I seen this Brazilian guy who tweeted about it.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, like apparently Carlos Jr. has like ruined his whole reputation in Brazil because apparently he was just like he had like a mental breakdown on the fucking show.
That's tough, man. I was watching. I don't know. I've got fucking autism, so I rewatch like UFC cards randomly. And yesterday I was watching the Kevin Lee RDA card, and the co-main was Ian Heinisch versus Antonio Carlos Jr. Decent fight, actually, quite a good like jiu-jitsu wrestling match. And I remember watching that thinking, damn, these two look pretty decent for middleweight. And then Heinisch is like became like a crypto guy on Twitter who's now taking time off to get his brain healed, and now Carlos Jr.'s doing that. And thinking about like the reality, wasn't Diana Belbita? I think she started off on like some reality TV show in Romania or something, and now she's decently well known in the UFC because she's good looking. So I don't know, man,
Yeah.
but it's obviously not worked out for him. I actually really liked him. I picked him to beat Tavares and everything. I thought he was going to be something still, and then I was happy when he left to go to the PFL because I knew he was going to win all his fights. But damn, I don't know. I just seen him posting that. I thought maybe he's doing that because he's injured or something. He's got some spare time, but if he's just made an arse of himself, then that's upset me a little bit. So I'll need to see what's going on there. But yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm like remembering it a bit. I can't say what it was off the top of my head, but I think he made like a fool of himself. I think he was trying to get with some chick on the show, and it was apparently really weird from what I've heard, if I'm remembering correctly.
Damn. Well, hopefully it doesn't translate over to an American audience. They just come back to the PFL and act like none of that happened, and they can just see he was on.
It's
It was
just a non-canon event. It's not
Yeah.
canon in America. It's only canon in Brazil.
Yeah, you can make that work, definitely. Like, think about the Zaitar brothers. No one knows what the fuck they did in Germany. People in Germany and people in Morocco know what they did, but, once they move over to the US and did that was all wiped away. And that was a lot worse than whatever Carlos Jr.'s done, so I think we can just put that in the past.
Fucking... Yeah, so Ian Gary versus Neil Magny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did you see Gary put out a thing saying it must be God like giving him what he wants because he called out Magny openly.
I didn't know Ian Gary was actually a religious guy, but then he got like that tattoo of the bird in the back of his neck, which is apparently some religious thing in Brazil. But he did call out Magny after he beat D-Rod. I think it's a lot more of a favourable matchup than him. I think he's got a way better chance of beating Magny. I was going to pick him to beat Jeff Neal anyway. It's weird because Magny beat Jeff Neal, so by that logic, it should be a better win. But stylistically, Jeff Neal, I think we can all agree is a tougher matchup, just stylistically for Ian Gary than Neil Magny is. I think he'll beat him. I think he'll probably put him out in the first round, but it's still a statement. Like, Magny's got a really weird perception of beating him is never seen as impressive, but he doesn't lose a lot. Like, he beat Li Jingliang, beat Jeff Neal, beat Robbie Lawler, beat Rocco Martin, Phil Rowe, Griffin. Doesn't lose a lot. Like, beating Magny is he's actually at the top of the division, so if he can just go out there and beat him really easily, then it will be a good statement, but Magny just doesn't have a good reputation with MMA fans because he's got boring fights, but he wins a lot is the thing. It's tough to get past him.
By the time Neil Magny retires, though, he's gonna have so many fucking stories because he's fought literally fucking every single welterweight you can imagine. Like if he loses to Ian Gary, it's Renat fucking Kretinov next.
Yeah, I think he's got the record for most fights at welterweight as well. I'm pretty sure he does that. Or
He has
the
the
second
most wins as well.
Mm-hmm. And he beat Gastelum as well, like ages ago, 5-round main event, which is weird, but yeah.
I think a lot of people thought Gastelum won that fight, but I haven't actually watched it, so I'm not quite sure.
I watched that a while ago. I can't remember who scored the third goal, but I've seen that fight and watched it, but that was a long time ago. But yeah, it sucks. I was looking forward to the Jeff Neal fight, especially, but then there was a bit of beef coming into it. That would have been good. I don't see a lot of, because obviously I'm assuming they'll be at the press conference because on the main card they want to get on the press conference. That would have been good because Gary hasn't done a big press conference for the UFC. Could have been good to see him going back and forth. I don't see there being that same beef with Neil Magny. Maybe because Ian Gary wanted him and maybe he ducked to make a storyline out of that. But yeah, obviously would have a lot preferred the Jeff Neal matchup for a lot of different reasons. But at least he's still in the card. He's fighting a guy who is lower ranked but beat Jeff Neal, so he's got an argument there even if he wins the fight. So not too bad.
I think if he wins, I want to see that Jeff Neal fight rebooked, especially with the beef. Mm-hmm. I guess that makes sense. Plus, Neal was sort of like a big jump up the rankings, like anyway, because Neal's like what, 7th in the rankings?
I think he may be 8. I think Sean Brady's in 9 and then he's 8. I think.
Yeah, so I reckon if he beats Magny, then you can just rebook him against Neal, depending on what Neal's medical issue was, because he apparently pulled out because of a medical issue. So.
Yeah, and then on that video that Ian Gary released, they blurred out whatever it was. The guy who was on the phone with them said what Jeff Neal it was some sort of like condition that he couldn't train from, and they blurred it out. So don't know what that is. I don't know why they blurred it out. If that's a legal thing, and they couldn't say what it was, but I don't know.
Yeah, I did hear that. I was like, what? But yeah, that makes sense. So this is like an Australian, a lot of Australian, the lightweight division's falling apart because we've just had Tom Nolan go and win a contract, and now the eternal lightweight champion, Quillan Salkild's been booked for the road to the UFC in a non-tournament bout.
I haven't seen any of the guy that you just mentioned there, but I did watch Tom, because you told me to look at Tom Nolan when he got announced for Contender Series. I went and watched his like last 4 fights because they're all finishes, so they're quick to watch. And yes, I can't comment on the lightweight guy that just got signed for Road, but Tom Nolan did look good before that fight. I did pick him to beat that Baldan Grad guy, but it looked a lot better than I actually thought it looked better in Contender Series than he did in some of his fights with Eternal, to be honest. He didn't have bad performance with Eternal. But he just smoked that guy really badly, dropped him, got him back up and smoked him. I am a massive fan of shit-talking people who shit-talk you in the build to a fight. I know it's seen as like, oh, he's just like, be the bigger man. I would fucking do that. If that guy was taking the piss at me and I smoked him in the first round, I would be petty about it, especially immediately after the fight, doing that shit. But yeah, you know, what goes around comes around, man. You got to fucking dish it out.
Yeah,
But,
no,
yeah,
definitely.
I'm fully behind that.
I agree with you 100%. And that was his best performance by far. He literally gets so much better every fight. It's actually insane. Because if you watch his amateur fights, he was more of a grappler at the time. He had no striking. Like the one fight he lost on the amateur scene was against this guy called Aaron McConnell, who he's like a really good boxer at the time. He came back after like 5 years, but he wasn't the same when he returned. But he was like a really like good prospect at the time, had some of the best hands in the Australian scene. And yeah, he just pieced Nolan apart on the feet when he was I think Nolan was like 18, 19. And then after that fight, he just finally developed his striking, and now he's just fucking knocking everybody out.
It's good to see, man. I mean, the thing is with Contender Series, at the start of it was, I think, like 2 people per episode were allowed to get signed. So it was like a real tough choice. And now it's just, if you win, you get signed like that. Who the fuck was the heavyweight guy, man? Fucking Kyle Machado. Fucking absolute honker of a fight. Showed up looking terribly out of shape. Terrible fucking performance. And he got signed because he was a heavyweight, basically. Let's be honest. If that guy was a fucking bantamweight, wasn't getting signed. Dana had more conflict in his mind on whether or not he was going to sign Borjas and Talbot than he was if he was going to sign Machado. He was like, heavyweight, that's in. And he had to make it seem like it was a decision with the other 2. So I don't know, man. It's weird how that works.
What did you think of Cesar Almeida?
Yeah, I wasn't convinced I'm getting signed anyway. I mean, it was a decent win because the guy he was fighting was actually pretty good, especially when he's only had like 3 MMA fights, and the guys he'll beat were fucking like 2-39 or whatever the guy he beat was. So considering his level of competition in MMA so far and his lack of experience, he did pretty well, especially just out grappling places. But I guess it's just the thing they're doing now because they're also getting that Yusri Bulgari guy who fought in kickboxing. The Dutch guy. So this entire Contender Series season is basically just the enemies of Alex Bahia trying to get him in the UFC, which I think is just make sure Bellator don't sign them because you don't want a guy who's beat Bahia, even if it's in kickboxing, you don't want him going to Bellator and having success. The UFC do that a lot of signing guys who've got wins over the big names. So it's a strategically good idea, I suppose.
I was actually happy with Almeida getting signed because his grappling defense looked a lot better than I was expecting, and it's 4-0. You know, he's got that kickboxing background. He's 35, so just rush him up middleweight. Middleweight needs as many fucking prospects as they can get at the moment.
Yeah, we talking about earlier with middleweight. Like, there's a select few guys at middleweight that seem to just constantly get the toughest fights, and then like. Even though I do like him, like Jung Young Park got a really fucking easy road for a while where like he was getting Anders, John Phillips, Tululian, fucking Joseph Holmes. I know he just fought Derive, but like there was a while where he was just getting like the fucking bottom of the barrel, oldest, shittest middleweights. But then like, we're talking about Petrosyan and Jacob Malkoun, who you said they'd actually just try to kill Jacob Malkoun. It seems like they just can't give him a fucking favourable fight. Then he's getting Krzyzhaev next. Kyle Bahalio's just fighting everyone. CLD got fucking Petrosyan in his second UFC fight with Bo Nichols getting fucking Val Woodburn. Or like
Kyle Barala, they hate him. They definitely hate him.
I don't know what that's
He's 6-0 under Zuffa fights because he had to fight the Dana White Contender Series twice.
Yeah, and he had to fight Aaron Jeffrey as well, who's pretty fucking decent, actually quite good.
And then they gave him a light heavyweight in his second fight. The guy wasn't good, but still, he's go up a division. now he's beaten fucking 4 people in the UFC, and he's still getting an unranked guy. It's like, fuck me, what does he have to do? Then you got fucking Abbas Magomedov getting fucking
Yeah.
Sean Strickland in his second fight after
After
beating Dustin
Dustin
Stoltz.
Stoltzfus, yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, but because Bahali's like Olexaychuk, Muradov, Petrosian, like he's getting like the actual guys who could have their own career in middleweight. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. And there was like, I know it's not happening anymore because obviously he's fighting Delezy, but like Sharaputini was fighting Brunson for a while. Or maybe that wasn't even true. But yeah, I don't fucking know, man. What's going on with some Eastern European privilege going on at the UFC? It seems like.
I don't know. The UFC, like, I don't know. They have some fetish about getting Adesanya to fight some Dagestani or something, I think. Cause
yeah, true. It's yeah.
They're really pushing these like Dagestani guys like as title contenders for Izzy. But it's like Sean Strickland's just like fucking them all up before they can get there. Like I'm sure if Ikram beats Amavov, they'll probably do Strickland if he loses to Adesanya, and Strickland will probably fucking knock out fucking Ikram. Because Strickland against Dagestani guys, it's like a mythical fighter I've seen.
Yeah, I don't even think about Ikram. He gets his debut against Phil Hawes, which is a good debut. Because that's a tough fight. Then he beats him, chins Phil Hawes, fair play, and then he gets signed to fight Costa, which, even though it didn't happen, apparently Costa never signed the contract. It was announced for the UFC card. That was officially announced for UFC. So you got like the number 5 guy in the division for his second fight. But yeah, it's weird because that is a fight that they've never had a chance to promote. Adesanya versus a Russian versus a Dagestani. That's a money fight. Anyone who's Dagestani against Adesanya, casual fan will see that and go, oh, this is a good one for Izzy. But yeah, you wouldn't think Strickland would be the guy to constantly beat him like a Mavov, can schooled him on like a week's notice after crashing his fucking dirt bike in the middle of the desert. Then he fights Magomedov, schools him, makes him look fucking terrible. So yeah, I don't know how Strickland's the Dagestani kryptonite of all people. But yeah, I don't know, man. Do you want to talk about Strickland Adesanya? That seems like fucking pretty big news.
Yeah, we should have fucking. We didn't know if it was going to happen or not. We went from it being on to it being off to it being back on, and now it's official. So how you got the fight going?
I mean, I think we're going to see the cleanest replica of Tom Breeze versus KB Booler with a jab KO in the UFC is what I'm going for now. Of course, I've been thinking this for a while. I could see him getting caught the same way he got caught against Bahia, but I think it could be like going in the back foot. He's pressing Izzy forward, doing his little fucking thing, and he's come forward, and I could see Izzy just going backwards and stepping one step out of place and catching like a right hook or something. I think he will get finished. I could see it being another Cannonier Vittori-esque performance, but it's just a boring fight. All we cared about was the fucking press conference, let's be honest.
Yeah, no, because literally, I think they should make it the press conference you got to pay to enter, and then they should make the actual card like free, because they've done the Australian fans very fucking bad. Because Jack Della Maddalena is like, there's a very high chance he's not going to be on this card.
Yeah.
Steve Erceg's not on this card because he's injured. Obviously, Whitaker fucking got KO'd. He can't be on this. Volkanovski fought like a month ago and he's fucking injured, so he can't be on the card. Jimmy Crute's taking time off. You know, they've really done the Australian fans bad here. Like, it's like a Kiwi card. There's more Kiwis than Aussies, I think.
I was going to say, man, don't worry, you still got like Shane Young and Blood Diamond. Like, what's there complain about? What the top guys there at least. But yeah, I don't. What was I going to say something about Strickland there. Yeah, the press conference. What do you think they'll cheer Strickland? I feel like the Australian fans will cheer Strickland over Adesanya. I don't know. I've got a feeling they might.
Yeah, no, I think there's a very high chance. I think Strickland's. He's gonna do something that will get the Australian fans on his side. I reckon. Like, because. I guess it depends, because a lot of people do like Adesanya here, so, but I don't know. I feel like the stuff that Strickland's going to bring up, a lot of people are going to be like, what the fuck?
I hope it's not like the Vittori press conference where Vittori, because he doesn't speak English fully, he was trying to bring up the stuff about Adesanya, but he just didn't have the fucking capacity to, and he just kept screaming it, and he just couldn't get it out properly, and Adesanya could just easily out trash talk him. But hopefully Strickland isn't held back and forced to not bring up certain things by the UFC, which I feel like they might do. Unfortunately, I could see that happening. They just censor him basically, because that would just make the whole thing fucking pointless. Like, we're only caring about this fight for the press conference. It's not like Strickland's a crazy new stylistic threat for Adesanya that we've never seen him face before. He's a fucking boxer who only kick he throws is a teep kick going backwards that never fucking lands properly. So yeah, the press conference is the main thing.
And apparently, I didn't see it, but I heard it on the I think Hanato Moicano and Jesse on Fire's podcast they did the other day, or maybe they did it today. I was watching it, and apparently Strickland said on the JRE that he doesn't shoot takedowns because of his fucking motorbike accident. Which
he did shoot on Uriah Hall. They got Uriah Hall done quite a lot.
yeah, I know. So maybe he's saying this, and he's actually going to go. We're going to see D1 Strickland in there against Adesanya. Maybe he's trying to throw us off.
And he shot against Cannonier as well. Because remember, like, why the fuck are you shooting against Cannonier if you didn't shoot against Bahia? Because he definitely did shoot early. Don't know if he got him down a lot, but he did shoot against Cannonier a couple times. So I don't know if he's taking a piss with that. But if he does, it's interesting if he does grapple. Like, everyone fucking says that Strickland, everyone that's trained with him, like Bisping said it, Chimaev said that he's a fucking great grappler, just doesn't use it. It's way better than his striking, which I don't find hard to believe. But yeah, it could be interesting if he does that. But I just don't see him doing it. There's a guy who I think could do it. If they had the option, I could see if Cannonier had the grappling Strickland, I could see Cannonier implementing it. But I just don't see him doing it. I see him just fucking taking the fucking pride way out and just trying to outstrike him because he thinks he can do it, but he's just not going to be able to.
Well, if you did you see the interview he did with Helen Yee? He said he's going to fucking be a better Kelvin Gastelum. He said that I beat Kelvin Gastelum up in sparring, and you seen what Kelvin and Adesanya's fight was like. So he said, I'm going to be a better Kelvin Gastelum. So he said, I'm going to get in Adesanya's face, and I'm not going to fucking move away. I'm not going to back off.
Yeah, I'm going with Adesanya by first round KO, I think. I don't know, man. That doesn't fill me with confidence. I don't know. He's not got... Also, Gastelum's got a fucking ridiculous chin. Strickland ain't chinny or anything. He's got a good chin, but I could see him getting clipped. I don't know, man. It's fucking weird. I think the Plessis was the interesting matchups, like, actually fight-wise. What we're going to get, well, that was a thing where we're like... Because Dana White literally announced Whittaker, the Plessis, number one contender, winner fights Izzy in Sydney. Which obviously didn't end up going through because why the fuck would they end up fighting right after that fight anyway? The winner of that fight was going to get beat up no matter what. Like, Whittaker wasn't going to come out of that fight scratch-free, staying in the place. He got clipped anyway in that fight. But yeah, as long as the press conference is good, and as long as he like doesn't just get KO'd in the first 10 seconds, I feel like this could at least be something worthwhile. And the rest of the card could be fun, even though it's not like stacked or anything. There's a lot of fights in that Sunday card which could just be fun fights at least, and finishes, so...
Yeah, definitely. What would your reaction be if like fucking Adesanya gets like jabbed in the eye by fucking Strickland and somehow it like cuts his eye and then the fight gets stopped by like a doctor stoppage? Like, you know how Vitor Belfort like fucking beat Randy Couture?
Mm-hmm.
Like some weird, like the glove like cut his eye and then he won the championship. What would your reaction be to Strickland like fucking doctor stoppaging
or if like
his UFC championship?
Broke his orbit or something and he just couldn't fucking see and they stopped because of that and the bones just started swelling. Or if it was like Cowboy versus Ferguson where he just blew his nose, his eye fucking swole up, just something like completely out of nowhere. I could see some, yeah. I don't know, man, because they would rematch it immediately. Well, not immediately, but that would be the next fight. They would have to wait for that, I think. I don't think they would do Strickland du Plessis, but if they did, it would be the funniest outcome because Sean Strickland is not a UFC champion. I don't know how to explain it other than he's just not. Some guys aren't supposed to be champions. Strickland's one of them. Him with the belt would be the funniest image. It would look photoshopped. It would never feel real. But it would be a funny outcome until inevitably he would just lose it again. But it would be funny. But Adesanya would just... If it was like a doctor stoppage, I think people would just look at it like that. I don't think people would give him any credit for it. I think it would just be, one punch, 1 in a million chance that cuts him open, stuff like that. But yeah, it'd be funny. It'd definitely be funny.
I mean, imagine seeing like Strickland just start teeing off on fucking Adesanya against the cage. Imagine him breaking Adesanya. Like, that would be the weirdest like timeline. Just fucking seeing Strickland just like piecing him up, and like Adesanya just can't do anything. That I'm just picturing that so much. It's like it won't happen, but fuck me, it would be such a funny timeline.
It doesn't help that Strickland's finishes look so funny because the way he throws punches. They all look like something a fucking like it looks like a fucking animation. It doesn't look right, like a stop motion animation. The way he throws punches and all of his finishing sequences, it looks so bad. Just him like the same Adesanya shelling up against the cage like against Bahia, but Strickland instead throwing the punches. It's actually tough to picture it. It's actually that hard to imagine. I can't even picture it that well.
I'm picturing him like stopping. If he does stop Adesanya, it will look like a variation of the fucking Abbas Magomedov fight.
Mm-hmm.
But or he'll somehow just have KO power like he did against Brendan Allen, and he'll just fucking like starch Adesanya somehow.
That would be. I think that would be crazy. Now that we've seen the Plessis against Whittaker, that would be way crazier than the Plessis beating him. The place he get him down subbing him, I would be like, yeah, actually makes sense. Strickland beating Izzy by finish on the feet. I don't think I'd be able to fucking believe it. I think I'd have to like fucking pinch myself, slap myself, make sure I'm not fucking dreaming, because that would be one of the most unlikely outcomes at the higher level of a title fight, at least in MMA ever. I think that actually happening, but it'd be fucking so funny. Hopefully it happens, because it would actually be a big deal.
What do you think's like? What's more unlikely, Strickland to win by like brutal KO, or him to like take a fucking like 3-round decision?
I could see, weirdly enough, I could see Strickland in a world, because the Cannonier fight was way more competitive than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to just easily beat Cannonier. I did win, obviously, but Cannonier did pretty fucking well in that fight against Izzy. And at the scorecard, it was like, they're going to give it to Izzy, but maybe they could give Cannonier a round here that maybe shouldn't get. I could see that happening, almost, where the judges they feel like maybe, I don't know how the UFC rigs scorecards. I'm going to say that they do fucking rig scorecards. So some of the scorecards we've heard in the UFC recently, you can't tell me that shit hasn't been pre-written.
There's always a phantom 49-46. Every single title fight, there's always a 49-46 that goes to a champion, where they don't even win 4 rounds.
One judge legitimately sat there and thought Francis Ngannou won 4 rounds against Cyril Gane. Yeah. I refuse to believe that was written as the fight was going on. So I could see Dana White coming over and must at one of the judges, dude, Strickland's getting a fucking good reaction here. He's getting millions of views. Fucking give him the decision if it goes to it. And then it's a close fight, and maybe Adesanya gets caught up. Because Strickland's got, him and Vittoria have both got this thing where they always cut up on their opponents, but not like cuts above the eyes and that, but it's like bleeding. It's like little fucking scratches. If you watch anyone fight Vittoria or Strickland, I don't know if they've just got like sharp knuckles. They always end up these little cuts, so maybe Adesanya gets a bit more visual damage, and maybe it opens up deeper and deeper. He keeps hitting the same one until it's actually bleeding, it becomes a proper cut, and then that weighs the visible damage scorecard for them. And maybe Strickland does get it somehow, but I would be obviously more shocked if Strickland gets a fucking brutal KO. Definitely would be more shocked with that.
Yeah, no, but I don't know, if Strickland becomes champion, that's like the craziest time. Like just him, like you say, him having a belt on, he would literally, you know how when Bisping knocked out Rockhold, he had like his hand up in the air and he's like fucking screaming with joy. It would look exactly like that. Strickland would have the exact same reaction. He would have a Monster Energy can in his hand,
and the boots on.
He would look like he didn't believe it himself. Like he'd literally look in shock himself. He'd be looking around just screaming, I reckon.
And the fucking post-fight interview would get blurred out on ESPN, and we'd never have a fucking clue what he was saying. You know he would say some shit if he won the belt. You know it'd be some fucking... Immediately the second he gets the mic, it's a fucking political statement and some shit. And I guarantee the crowd would actually go crazy for it. The crowd, I think, would go crazy.
I think I already have a like fucking idea. He'd get on the mic and be like, here's the thing, you guys. He's not a bad fighter, but he's China's little slut. I had to come here and show him that real American power or something. He'd say something like that.
I was never going to let a man with paint and nails beat me. Fuck yeah. Some shit.
Oh my God. I think if he's like had that same energy, he had the fucking... that press conference, the 276 press conference, it would go viral if he like goes on the mic and he's like, he's like, a year ago, almost over a year ago, I said no man that beats off the cartoons would beat me, and I wasn't wrong.
Yeah,
it's something like that, and he would just
100%.
fucking go off. And then he would say, here's the thing, you guys, if it wasn't for the UFC, I'd be in prison or I'd be dead, but I'm now champion.
Yeah, but he said something after they beat someone. They beat. I mean, I think it was after the Uriah Hall fight. He said he was going to be fucking cooking meth in a caravan if he wasn't in the UFC. He said something like that. I'm going to beat his like he beat his dog's dick. Fuck yeah! The fucking boots on, the hunter boots. And he does that fucking flex pose he always does. Gets the crowd going crazy with the Monster Energy can. I can picture it definitely.
I need to see this timeline. I know it's not going to happen though, so I'm going to be disappointed. But fuck me, that timeline would be the best.
I think we split off from a different timeline a while ago. I don't know what the event was, but there was a point where I think maybe it was Leon beating Usman the way he did. Maybe something, or maybe it might have been the place he beat Whittaker. I think there was a timeline of MMA that made sense for a while. I think very recently we split off from that. So I think Strickland beating Adesanya would actually be more in line with whatever we're going right now, because things are happening in MMA that shouldn't be happening. Look at the fucking bantamweight rankings and tell me that makes sense of what's happening right now. Where that was 2 years ago. Look at the bantamweight rankings. Look at the middleweight rankings, and look at fucking Paul Craig and the rankings. Delize there, and Pereira was there for a while, and fucking Strickland and Duplessis on the top 5. You cannot tell me this is a normal timeline of the UFC was what it was meant to be back in like 2020. I think we're going down a dangerous route, but a route that could be very fan friendly for absolute fucking shenanigans that are going to take place recently. Upcoming, sorry. So I think the big tell will be Strickland Adesanya. If Strickland beats Adesanya, that's confirmation to me that we're on some fucking weird timeline.
A Strickland versus Duplessis fight in South Africa, that'd be the craziest timeline.
Don't forget, there was a timeline not too long ago where we could have gotten title versus title, champion versus champion, middleweight, light heavyweight, Derek Brunson versus Glover Teixeira. Don't forget that was a likely outcome a while ago. That could have happened.
I remember that timeline.
A scary timeline. We were thinking Brunson's got to get a title shot, maybe he wins, and he's got to fight fucking Glover, and the UFC would be dead. But yeah, that's not fan friendly. But
when he drops Jared Cannonier, I'm like, oh my fucking god, Derek Brunson's about to get a title shot. Then then Cannonier's fucking magic crystals did their magic, and he fucking came back like a bat out of hell.
Mm-hmm. I remember watching that. Fucking terrible, man. Actually, a weirdly bad performance from Cannonier. He was like getting dropped by him and then losing the first round. Came back in a second, but still. What do you think about the rest of the Sydney card? Because it's got like 10 fights in it right now, and it's got a couple of main card fights in it. What do you think of the rest of the card?
I think it's all right, but I think like compared to 284, it's not good at all. But obviously 284 was just, and I was also at that card, so obviously I'm going to be a little bit biased. But 284 was like a crazy card. But I don't know, 293. Tuivasa versus Volkov's a good fight, but like co-main event, I don't know.
Yeah, I've got to say, good fight. Rather it be the main card opener than the fucking co-main event. When they announced that was the co-main event, I was like, oh, this card isn't getting any better. That's still, there's no more massive fights getting added to this card when that was announced as the co-main.
Yeah, definitely. Like you got. Yeah, sorry, go on.
I was going to just say it could be a rough night because I think Volkov beats Tuivasa, and I'm starting to think that Cap beats Kai Kara France, and those are your two big guys who the crowd will be going crazy for. There's a chance it could be a bit of a bad night for them. There's a couple of matchups where I think they've got to get. I think Pedro probably beats fucking Turk Ali. Probably, I don't know actually, but I think some of the bigger fights could end up the crowd being pretty upset, especially if Tuivasa loses, because I think Tuivasa probably get the biggest reaction of anyone in the crowd, to be honest.
Oh no, he definitely will. When I was at the 284 like Q&A and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, when I was at the Q&A for the Tuivasa like Q&A, everybody was like fucking losing their shit for Tuivasa.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, which could be tough because it's not like Volkov's going to beat him by like competitive decision. If Volkov wins, it could be a fucking bad TKO where he's fucking spilt over on the floor.
Yeah, I reckon Volkov. I think I'm going to pick Volkov too. I think he's just going to teep at Tuivasa's body and beat up his body. I reckon.
Yeah, I think it'll be similar to the Walt Harris finish, I think.
Yeah. And then I'm probably going to pick Cape against Kara France too. I think I'll pick Jamie Mullarkey against McDessie.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know, fucking John McDessie beat Jesus Pinedo, which is looking like a pretty fucking good win these days, so I don't know. Fucking who knows? Maybe McDessie's a world beater, so you never know.
I was just thinking in my head, who the fuck is Jesus Pinedo?
The PFL's fucking biggest star, apparently.
Yeah, I know. And then I realized, he's literally like on a fucking hell of a run. It's like, well, like, how did that even happen? He went from losing to McDessie, losing to Gabriel Braga as well, to then knocking out fucking Brendan Loughnane and then knocking out Bubba Jenkins.
I did say this before. I don't know if I said it on here, but I have went on record saying McDessie Pinedo is one of the most fucking mind-numbingly boring fights in the history of the sport. So that is a terrible fight. I remember watching that. I don't know. I think I was just watching that card back, the Thompson Pettis card. I remember watching, who the fuck is this fucking proving guy? I checked the Tapov, he's done nothing, and it was signed with the PFL. Lost to Braga, that makes sense. And he fought Loughnane, and I thought, fucking hell, man. They actually just are giving Loughnane the fucking easiest fights they can get. Somehow fucking knees him, then finishes Bubba Jenkins. Bubba Jenkins is pretty fucking good as well, so I don't know. Some people just hit that fucking stride. I guess he's one of them guys who just found these fucking grooves, so fair play to him. But yeah, Mike, I think Mullarkey beats McDessie as well, yeah.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, he beat Ignacio Bahamondes as well, which...
And fucking hurt him bad in that fight as well, yeah. Remember, one of the MMA Guru's best picks, he picked McDessie there when no one was picking him, so fair play to him.
Yeah, fucking... I remember seeing that, and that's why I've never really been that high on Bahamondes. Like, I picked him to beat Ludovic Klein, but I didn't see this, like, like destroyer of worlds that everyone thought that he was. Like,
I picked him as well to be Klein. I wasn't convinced though. People were shocked when he lost to Klein. I kind of didn't understand because his win streak was against like fucking Rong Zhu, Trey Ogden. Wasn't beating like great lightweights. Yeah, Roosevelt Roberts as well. Like what the fuck? I picked him to lose that as well. I thought he was going to lose to Roosevelt Roberts,
but he did beat Chris Brown.
He did beat Chris Brown.
Rihanna.
It's true. I was going to say, who the fuck's Chris Brown? I was like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, no, he went to a split decision with a guy called Chris Brown at LFA 90, so that's always interesting. He has a lot, like I don't know, he impressed me against Roosevelt Roberts, but like he didn't really look like amazing against Ogden, so I didn't understand the hype too much, but still a good fighter.
He's a bit sus. True.
Yeah,
and he's like the only Chilean they've got in the UFC as well. And then they did get that fucking KO against that fucking fat cunt on a contender series, that fucking brutal front kick, one of the fucking craziest finishes on contender series. But that was a great finish. The guy was kind of shit though, to be honest, but still, I can understand the hype after that, but yeah. What else is even on that card? It's like they've rebooked. Dana White in the announcement was fucking screaming, "We've rebooked Justin Tafa versus Austin Lane." Like, they fucking killed. Do you know what I mean? Who fucking killed?
He didn't announce like anything new. Like besides Strickland versus Adesanya, we knew all these fights were happening. And also, he was like, "I rebooked Justin Tuffer and Austin Lane. It was a great fight." It's like, no, it fucking wasn't. It went for 29 seconds.
Yeah, he said it was a great fight for about 30 seconds. Like, but even then, nothing fucking happened. It wasn't like they were like slugging it out. They were like fucking going about in circles and leaning through a body kick. Like, the fuck all actually happened.
Like, he didn't announce. And also that leads me to believe that Justin Tuffer versus Austin Lane's on the main card, which like
apparently is. I think Big Marcel said it was going to be the main card. So, which honestly could see it fucking coming. They always they had Tafa Porter, they had Tafa versus fucking De Castro on the main card. As he went coming and got fucking. That was one of the funniest KOs ever. Do you remember that one, Tafa versus De Castro? That is the fucking funniest KO in history. The way he felt it was so funny. That was so funny. But anyway.
I like Justin Tuffer, but my friend was telling me, because I didn't know who Tuffer was at the time. My friend was hyping Tuffer up. He's like, "Oh, you got to watch this Justin Tuffer guy." He's like, "This Justin Tuffer guy." He's like, "Yeah, I rewatched all of Jorgen De Castro's fights. He's shit. Justin Tuffer's going to destroy him." And then I was with him at the pub, I'm pretty sure, and I just look over to him, and he just puts his head down and doesn't say anything.
I was not having anything against him. I think he's a fucking cool guy. I like the whole fucking Taffa gang fucking energy.
I love the Tuffer brothers.
I think he's cool, man. I've listened to his interview. He seems like a cool guy, but it's objectively a fucking hilarious fucking KO the way he goes down his soft. It's a fucking ragdoll physics the way he hits the floor. But he's done well since then. Beat Porter, beat fucking Harry Hunsucker. Should have arguably beaten fucking Felipe, so he's doing alright for himself. I think I'll pick him to beat. I picked him to beat Lane the first time. I'll pick him to win again. I think Lane's pretty fucking shit, to be honest.
Lane's pretty skinny, but he's like a massive guy.
Yeah, he's a fucking big cunt. Because Tafa ain't like a fucking small guy. He's a fucking unit. A unit, a fat unit. But Lane's fucking. He's like 6'7", 6'6". He's a big fucking guy. And he's not fat or anything. Lane's a fucking really big heavyweight, but yeah, not very good at all.
And then we got the people's main event on that card: Mike Diamond versus Charlie Radke.
My favorite Tapology account, Blood Diamond. No, Blood Diamond. That's his name in Tapology. His name's Blood Diamond. His nickname's Blood Diamond as well. They don't even have him with fucking Mike Matefa. But yeah, and then I think Chuck Buffalo is the guy's nickname that he's fighting Charles Radke from CFFC. Chuck Buffalo. So yeah, I think he'll lose. I think Blood Diamond's going to lose again. He's fighting a guy that just subbed a guy that was like 6-0. If you're subbing a guy at 6-0, probably just subbing Blood Diamond. Do you know what I
mean? Why can they not give him a striker for fuck's sake? I want to see this striking style that Adesanya was like freaking out about, like that he was like he would never like when he would talk about Blood Diamond. He's like, listen, he does this. It's like, it's like, well, why don't they give him a fucking striker so we can fucking see it? Because from what I've seen, it's just. I mean, I guess he did show his striking a little bit against
Kosky.
But
the matchup. The excuse they had for not letting Doumbé fight in Paris was they didn't have a guy with his record. You fucking had Doumbé versus Blood Diamond on a silver platter. Two guys with very minimal experience, two are strikers. Why the fuck wouldn't you make that fight? That is the most obvious fight ever, and he's never made it.
And it would have been so good. Like, it would be good experience for fucking Doumbé as well, but no. Instead, we got Dumbe fucking in the PFL, and we got Blood Diamond in the UFC.
I don't know. And then I was thinking of the card. Someone posted on Twitter like a fucking video of someone crying on the floor, like when my fucking favourite fighter who's shit goes in their third fight losing streak. That's got to be me when fucking Darwin Young loses to Carlos Silberg, man. I'm gonna be fucking devastated, man. I know he's not good, but I've always rooted for Darwin Young. And I just don't see him beating Olberg, which is just tough, man. I think he'll get killed as well, which is I don't know. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get KO'd as well. If I'm being honest.
Weirdly enough, with their two careers, it's not massively unlikely that Da Young could be the one to do it. If Nzechukwu did it, I could see him doing it, but Ulburn does look massively improved since then. He's not just throwing everything at the fucking with the kitchen sink in the first minute of the fight. He's not just gassing out. So I think he's going to lose, but we'll see.
Do you think Allberg's the reason like Kennedy's chin's like a bit shot now? Do you reckon that fight like took all his chin away?
It could be, but he's always been pretty fucking chinny, to be fair. Like, he did get hit a lot in that fight, with a lot of like a head kick immediately as well. And he took a lot of clean shots. But the thing was with Nzechukwu, maybe, I don't know, man. I don't know how they built Nzechukwu in a lab. It seems like where his fucking chin is in his forearm, because in his last two fights, got hit in the fucking forearm against Darren Young, got put out cold. He put his guard up against Jacoby on the floor and got put down even more by getting hit in his fucking glove. So I don't know how Nzechukwu's brain has been manufactured to just not take shots on his arms. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, probably because he didn't get. It was not undefeated before because he lost to Paul Craig, but he didn't get hurt in that fight on the feet or anything. So he probably, but I just don't think he's got the best chin, to be honest, in general. So
that fight, I was like, fuck me, this guy's got the best chin in the world, and then he gets fucking KO'd to like fucking a guard, like with his guard up to elbows. It's
yeah,
like
literally elbowed in the fucking guard and he got knocked out. It doesn't make any sense, but fair enough. And the only, I'm trying to get anything else even on that card. It's like Shane Young versus fucking Gabriel Miranda, but who fucking cares, to be honest?
But, my boy Jack Jenkins versus Chipe Mariscal. That's Mariscal was like really underrated, I reckon. If you look at his record, wins over Pat Sabatini, like fuck it, he has really good wins.
Like, he's underrated. He's underrated, but I honestly think Emmers is a tougher fight than for Jenkins anyway. I think Emmers is a tougher fight, and he passed that. So.
Oh yeah. Emmers is like, in my opinion, fringe top 15. Like, I don't know. If you look at Emmers, like
he beat Yuji Kidze. Let's say beat him.
Yeah, like I don't know. Jamal Emmers is like generally like, and plus I think Emmers is like one of the worst matchups stylistically for Jenkins, and he still won. I know there's some controversy in the fight, but you know, at the end of the day, he won. But like Emmers, like long reach, tall guy, good takedowns, good takedown defense, and fucking, I'm pretty sure Jenkins broke his takedown defense record because I think Emmers used to have like 100% takedown defense, but Jenkins took him down, so it's got that going for him.
Emmers in general is just a pretty, apart from the fucking Sabatini fight where he just did a fucking terrible decision, but he's typically just a pretty smart fighter. I don't see, Maniscalco's just tough. I don't see just a tough guy as the best outcome against Jenkins, who's just a fucking pure striker, who's just very technical and has good shot selection. I don't think that's the fucking kryptonite for him. A guy who's just tough and just wins bombs. I don't think he's going to win. So I think that's a good win from him.
I agree there. He, I will say though, Mariscal, I watched a bit of tape on him. Good takedown defense, good guard game. Like, I think Jack has to just keep this fight standing and he'll win. But like, he's got really good anti-grappling, this Mariscal guy. But yeah, let me read his record. Obviously, he beat Trevor Peake, has a win over Pat Sabatini, has a win over Yusuf Salal, has a no contest with Carl Deaton III for some reason.
The boys.
Lost to Bryce Mitchell, lost to Gregor Gillespie. It's like fucking no. This guy's never fought a can in his life. All tough fights for him. Lost to Sean Soriano, which is, that's a bit weird. Got TKO'd by Steve Garcia. Got knocked out by Brito. Yeah, fuck me.
Steve Garcia, the man, the real one.
Now he's on a run after Toby Meach. Is that can't be who I think it is. Surely that's a different guy. Okay, never mind. I thought that he was booked against Toby Meach, who's like this eternal fighter. I was like, what the fuck? But nah, different Toby Meach. But yeah, I like Jenkins in that fight a lot. But what other fights?
I've got him as well.
What other fights are there on that card?
There's only like 10 fights.
Yeah, I don't know. They surely gotta book another fight or two on that card.
There's
Because
no they
Casey.
sorry, you carry on.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was just gonna say because Casey O'Neill's fight got pulled from the card because she got injured.
True.
Yeah, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
Is there no possible way you can just do JDM versus a fucking welterweight from Australia? Would anyone really? If they could just find a guy who was like decent and they just put him on the card, I don't think people. I think would rather have JDM against a decent welterweight than him just not on the card at all. Am I wrong in that? I think the fans would just be okay with that.
Oh yeah, like fucking. They could do him versus like I don't know Joey Luciano, who's like the eternal welterweight champion. He's fighting the day before, so they could literally just like move him on there against JDM.
If you can just find a good welterweight from Australia or just nearby someone they can fucking just fly in, I don't think they would be against that. And just say it was this or he's fucking not fighting in Australia. So you get what you get.
Just get the number one welterweight from Papua New Guinea in there, or fucking somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or like that's true. Just any fucking random country from though. Anything closer.
Yeah, get like the number one welterweight in Indonesia to fight JDM on short notice. I'm sure that'll go well.
Find fucking Tasmania's number one welterweight for the fucking shows and then try to pull him in for JDM.
I honestly, the fact that because I don't know if you've seen my tweet where I talked about it, but they didn't even offer fucking Joaquin Buckley the fight, which is like the most frustrating part because Buckley seemed really into the fight. So why would
Buckley was fucking every 2 seconds. Buckley was finding a new place on the planet to promote the JDM fight. He was in fucking Antarctica talking to penguins about it. He was all over the place. He was
literally, Buckley didn't get offered the fight, but like I don't know the particular names. I think Brady got offered the fight again, but he said he wasn't going to travel. So, but all of the fighters wanted more money to go to Australia, so it's like the UFC just said, "Nah, fuck them." Pretty much, that was their fucking view. They're like, "Well, no, you're not getting a fight, Jack." It's like, why are they punishing him because nobody else wants to fly to Australia?
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Surely Jenkins did fly out to America to fight Sean Brady. He fought at Vegas and he stayed there to save that fucking card on the home. That card was fucking dead without him on that card, let's be honest. The home Bueno Silva card was fucking finished without the JDM fighting it. So why not punish the guys who are getting offered that, especially Sean Brady, who pulled out the first fight, even though JDM was on the flew to America, and refused to fly back out to Australia to return a favour, basically. So yeah, it seems a bit weird to just leave him hanging in his own fucking country on a pay-per-view to just not get a fight booked. So
yeah, like, and he's literally like the third best like Aussie fighter probably at this point. It's like the fact none of the big three Aussie fighters are on this card. Like, there's no Volk, there's no Robin, there's no JDM. It's like, like I don't know. Australian MMA is so fucking hot right now, but the card, like, I don't know. It's like there's no one even debuting on the card. Like, no Aussie prospects are debuting either. It's like,
I mean, maybe they could get Tom Nolan didn't take any damage. Maybe there's where they could get turned back around against someone. There's a lot of lightweights, so they can maybe just get him on there, get him against someone. I'm sure there's a lot of lightweights going about. There's someone to be willing to just step up and fight him. Do you know what I mean? So they can probably get him in the card at least, which would be technically a debut for the UFC.
Yeah, I reckon. I don't know if you've heard of a guy called Justin Van Heerden, but he's the eternal featherweight champion.
Is that a South African guy?
Yeah, South African guy. He's been chirping for a shot, and honestly, his record doesn't look the best. What's his record on paper? I think it's like, I think he's 14-6, 12-5.
Yeah.
So he's 12-5, but like the wins he has are real good wins. Like, he beat Muhammad Alavi, who was 7-0, who was meant to go on Contender Series. He beat Alan Philpott, who has a win over Nathaniel Wood. Beat Rod Costa, who's like a really underrated guy in the scene as well. And he's just fought every single guy on the scene, but the UFC just aren't giving him a shot. And I think it's because his record's just not the prettiest, but he really wants to be on that Sydney card, so just get him and then put somebody else on that card.
He's one of them guys that always say book for Eternal and stuff. There's like him, like Caleb Rideout is one of them. Is it Aiden Aguilera or something like that? There's a couple of guys that I always see. Every time I check Eternal on Tapology, there's a couple of names that you always fucking see on them. So he's one of the most consistent guys.
Yeah, fuck, Caleb Rideout, poor guy. He was so close to like getting a Dana White Contender Series fight, but then he got fucking mauled by Joseph Luciano, and also broke his ankle in that fight too. So that was rough.
I only check, I only watch Eternal because it's got a good time here. It's on like early morning, like when I wake up, so it's decent flat. But yeah, that's one of the companies that and they fucking fill up my knowledge on.
Fucking on my Siri just randomly went off. That was scary.
I was going to say, like, what was your voice, alright, man?
Yeah, this fucking scared the shit out of me.
Who just joined the call wheel?
Yeah, Aiden Aguilera, he literally he was like, fuck, he's always booked for fights. Have you heard of Jack Becker?
Maybe. Actually, I think I'm thinking of something else, but yeah, probably, I think so.
So he was meant to go on Dana White Contender Series, and then he wanted to fight in Perth one last time for Eternal, so he booked a fight against Aiden Aguilera, and he had already beat Aiden. And then, like 16 seconds into the fight, he broke his fucking leg throwing a leg kick.
Yeah, I have seen that. Yeah, I know it's not there. I've seen that Eternal fight, yeah. And he fucking spent ages before even like showing the replay. They spent like half an hour just sitting around with the commentators just going, I remember
like literally, they showed the replay about fucking 10 times. It's like, can you get him in a fucking ambulance or something, please?
That's a big fucking issue with some of them promotions. Like the UFC does a good job of it. Like apart from like fucking Jamal Hill, who's just in the cage with his fucking arm hanging on by a tendon, just sitting there getting the decision read, which is bad. But yeah, that is a bit of an issue. Like there was one of the Misfits card. There was the first fight of the night. They had both guys in the ring ready to box, and they had to wait like 15 minutes for an ambulance to show up because obviously they can't have the fight start without an ambulance.
Yeah, you can't see that.
Yeah, it was so weird. That happened to the Cage Wars, I think recently, something like that. But yeah, that's always an issue with these MMA. One of the things you never think about with the UFC, how on point they are with like stuff like that. That never happens in the UFC. But with the lower promotions, is always like, what the fuck are we waiting for? Oh, the ambulance isn't here. What the fuck?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I was going to say, so Aiden Aguilera was like on a 5-fight losing streak or something, but because he was the only one who would accept Becker, he got the title shot. Literally, his only win is because of a fluke leg break. It's like, that's like the craziest fucking championship reign ever. Like, he got a belt and everything while on like a 4-fight losing streak.
Yeah, I need to catch up with my fucking Eternal knowledge. I know the names, I know some of the champions. I need to get up with like who's beat who's in the streak and that. That's what I need to catch up on.
Yeah, Aiden Aguilera. He's got really good wins though, actually, to be fair to him. But he beat Josh Togo, who's like Josh Togo fought George Soparopoulos on his comeback fight, and he actually beat a 14-1 guy in UAE Warriors and won their belt. Like he's got some really good wins, and yeah, Aiden Aguilera fucking arm blocked him.
We're calling the Contender Series. Quite a lot of their guys who are coming to the Contender Series next week. It's time, man. Hardwick's on the Contender Series, man. I'm excited.
Oh my god! If fucking El Sawadi fucking wet blankets his way to victory, I'm never gonna. I cannot. If George Hardwick loses, I'm never hyping up anyone from Cage Warriors ever again, man.
Yeah, man, it's finished. Cage Warriors gets a bad reputation, which is quite. I think it's kind of unfair because I think we're pretty harsh on the guys who are not good in Cage Warriors. I think if you pay attention to UK MMA, the guys who aren't top level in Cage Warriors and keep winning, we're like, well, this is not a good look for us. But I feel like more often than not, we have pretty good, especially the champions do pretty good. We've had a fair share of stinkers like fucking like Nan Manamani and fucking John Phillips and stuff like that, and guys who haven't done well. But I think more often than not, we're pretty fucking solid. It was just like Ian Gary come through, which is a great one. Ian Gary had tougher fights in Cage Wars than he has had in the UFC, I'll be honest, which isn't a terrible look. But yeah, Hardwick is if Hardwick loses, my face has got to be in the fucking news for a local incident. Let's just say that. If he starts piecing up Al Sawadi and the camera pans stay safe out in the corner, summoning a fucking crystal ball, and all of a sudden creating the most strong chin fighter in the gym ever, and he just takes all the bombs and just comes up and starts fucking beating up Hardwick and puts a fucking seance in the apex, I'm gonna be fucking distraught, man. I don't want to see it.
I think this is a pretty good matchup for Hardwick though, because he said that his coach is built pretty much the exact same as El Sawadi.
Yeah, he's fighting a guy called Abdul from Afghanistan. George's head coach is a guy called Abdul Mohammed from Afghanistan, which is quite funny. A funny coincidence.
Oh no, El Sawadi is a Palestinian.
Oh yeah, sorry, Palestinian, but yeah, similar,
Yeah,
similar colours on the flag. Close enough.
his
Called
nick,
Abdul.
his whole nickname is literally the Pride of Palestine. But fucking, I don't know if Bilal Muhammad would take kindly to that.
Yeah, Bilal's fucking from Chicago anyway. You can't go fucking
Yeah,
2 seconds without saying he's from Chicago. No, I'm kidding, but still.
yeah. So I was watching a lot of El Sawadi's fights, and he cannot take shots. I think, but I don't know if it's because he got brutally KO'd twice in a row.
Yeah.
He got spinning back elbowed KO'd, and he got like flush knee KO'd. And then I don't know if he was chinny before, but like he can't take shots. I watched the Michael Murphy fight, and anytime Murphy landed on him, he was like fucking. He was. Oh, who the fuck did he remind me of? He reminded me of. Oh, not Phil Hawes, because Phil Hawes gets like KO'd instantly.
Ryan Spann.
Yeah, he reminds me of Ryan Spann.
I was literally waiting to say Ryan Spann the entire time. I'm not gonna lie. The second you said that, I was like Ryan Spann.
Yeah, he literally reminds me. He's got like a Ryan Spann sort of chin. Like he looks like
any Fortis fighter ever.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing in Fortis, but something's like I don't know. Something in their gloves or something is like fucking. I don't know. Something there's like someone's like jeopardized all their gloves, and they've just like they're like I don't know. Have you ever watched Prison Break?
Yes, I watched the first 2 seasons of this, which is what most people say.
So there was on Prison Break, the prison guard was like put shit on his like gloves and then fought some guy, and he pretty much like won because he was like blinding them and then beating the shit out of them. They've done something to their gloves where it's making them nauseous or something when they go out there, and they're just like chinny as fuck.
It might be. There was that thing, a scandal in America, where like a small town had their whole fucking water polluted. Maybe it's just that. Maybe like the tap water and the fountains and Fortis are just fucking polluted with something. Maybe it's a whole fucking scandal waiting to happen. So, never know.
Yeah,
I'm just waiting for the fucking Dober of Fortis to appear and be the fucking exception. That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, no, somehow fucking El Sawadi's gonna like fucking he's gonna absorb like 350 significant head strikes in this fight and just keep coming forward.
I know, that's what I'm fucking scared of. But is there anyone else on the Canelo series that next week or the entire season that you're looking forward to?
So let me look at next week. I'm pretty excited to see Paulo Renato Jr. get a second chance because his fight against
Pogues.
Pogues was amazing.
Yeah, I remember watching that. I feel like he should have won that fight. I remember watching that live and thinking Pogues clearly lost. But I don't know, maybe I'm thinking there's something else.
Yeah, I was thinking that fight could have gone either way. The funny thing oh my god, he was booked against Machado.
God, that would have been
oh my god, that would have been a fucking horrible fight.
That would have been a fucking bang.
The funny thing about Renato Jr. is he started his career as like a fucking welterweight. Like
doesn't look it to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know how he ended up going to heavyweight, but his fight on Contender Series is a light heavyweight, so it looks like he's gotten back into shape. Oh yeah, sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was going to say next week there's a guy called Emra Sonmez from Cage Warriors, and it's one of them things. Stop signing the fucking guys from Cage Warriors, so no one was fucking asking for Sonmez other than his fucking teammates to get on to the Canelo series, man. He's not like that good. He lost to fucking Liam Gittins by submission. He lost to Aiden Stephen. These are guys who are struggling in Cage Warriors. Like, I'm not against him personally, but like me and Harry Harwood were talking about this. Like, dude, he ain't the guy from featherweight to be taken with Chenik, Hardwick, Paul Hughes. He's not the fucking guy from. He's not even. I've got like my own custom top 10 of Cage Warriors. He's not in the top 10 of featherweights. He's not even fucking close to it. I don't know why he's getting put in the Canelo series. He's got like a decent record, but he ain't great, man. They're doing that a lot with these Cage Wars guys, and some guys from the UK in general who are just signing up like fuck the top. Don't get me fucking started Dean Barry. Talk Dean Barry enough in this fucking podcast, but there's a couple of guys. Oban Elliott in week 3. Oban Elliott, I'm looking forward to. He lost to Madar Slimina, so he's basically like the fucking Michael Johnson of Cage Wars. He beats everyone that's good and loses to fucking Tiglat and fucking Carl Pedasolo Jr. But he beat Oban Elliott, and ever since that fight, he's looked really fucking good, improved, great wrestling, completely schooled Matt Bonner on the wrestling. Who had a closer fight with Darren Stewart and Kevin Holland did. And his boxing's looking really good. So he's week 3, this Welsh guy, the Welsh gangster. I'm looking forward to him. And obviously Burlinson's getting his second chance. Fucking terrible that we got Linnes instead of Burlinson, which is just a fucking trade that no one should want. And I hope he wins one because Burlinson's a fucking great fucking fun fight. I don't think he's championship level in the UFC, but I think he's a fucking great guy to have outside the rankings.
The guy Burleson's fighting has like a fucking 82-inch reach or something crazy like that. Like the guy
Hell, yeah. I seen him on CFFC. People are hyping him up. He seems decent, but I think Burlinson will beat him.
I remember being so disappointed when Burleson lost to Johan Linez because I looked at his record before and I was like, wow, this guy's got like fucking how many fights? He was like 17-1 as an amateur.
As an amateur, yeah. And his one loss is to Adam Proctor, who's actually fucking good as well.
I remember going through his record. I'm like, wow, this guy might be something real big in the UFC, and then he gets fucking KO'd, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
He was like 20-1 overall. He was a fucking boxer, kickboxing regional champion, and then like goes to the UFC and decides to fucking swing bombs with a fucking power puncher, which was just, I don't know if it was the nerves or anything, but that was a fucking terrible fucking moment, man. And then fucking that was the same season where Chris Duncan got fucking flatlined, and that was terrible as well.
Fucking MMA Guru always says that Burleson's like a British Gaethje. Do you see that?
Yeah, especially he's changing. He's a bit more safe now, which is technically in line with what Gaethje's become. His last couple of fights, he's been a lot safer and he's been a lot more technical. But before that, he was literally just fucking head forward. He watched the fight against David Bear, and whose nickname is this? So David the Bear, fucking absolutely brilliant. He's like the UK Gaethje, just fucking head forward, can grapple really well. Actually, he's actually had a couple grappling matches recently. Really good jiu-jitsu, and he's just fucking head forward striker, just fucking beat you up and melt you. So yeah, for a while he was the UK Gaethje for a while. That was like the thing. But he has changed that a bit.
So I found the guy that he's fighting, that Burleson's fighting. So his name's Danny Barlow.
Danny Barlow, yeah.
His nickname is Left Hand to God.
There was a guy, someone going about on MMA Twitter, some guy that's fighting soon. His nickname's like the fucking statistician expert or something like that. It's like the fucking the accounting genius or some shit.
Oh, yeah, I seen that actually. I think Proposa posted that or somebody like that.
Yeah,
that was. Yeah. These nicknames are getting fucking. Oh, did you see that guy he replied and the guy's nickname was like 4 different nicknames. It was like the cowboy, the shooter, or something like that, and all these different nicknames.
The greatest changer of nicknames is the UK. Who's the guy in America who always the black guy? Is it Jay Ellis? Loses to everyone. He's like a negative record. Jay Ellis.
Yeah.
I think it's him. There's the guy in the UK is Reece Street, and he's lost to every UK flyweight basically. Every UK flyweight who's ever made it to the Cage Wars has beat him. So he's like 0-40 something. Reece Street. So he was Reece Nightmare on Elm Street. He was Reece Sesame Street. He was Reece Coronation Street. He was. I think he's got another one now, something to do with something else. But yeah, he changes his nickname all the time. And he's literally got, you know how in Tapology certain fighters have like a warning of like this fighter's record might be a bit, they can't actually update it from a certain point because like they don't try hard enough or like they show no sign of winning. The little warning they put in Tapology, he's got one of them as well, which is weird because you watch him with his fights, it throws like wheel kicks and shit. So like if that lands, like you can't stop that from knocking someone out if it lands. So I don't know, but Reece Street is the fucking UK GOAT of the amateur scene of just losing.
We need to like Street versus Jay Ellis super fight. I reckon that's the fucking.
Yeah, I think Jay Ellis is like a lightweight as well, so maybe they have an advantage there. But yeah, who was it that beat Jay Ellis twice? Was it fucking Don Sheamus or something, or was it Nick Fury? Someone beat him twice for no reason. They just fought him twice as a pro.
Oh, I think it was Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Let me go look at.
I think Sheamus probably fought him as well. To be honest, I think a lot of people fought him.
Kobe Covington fucking fought him.
Yeah. He's got to fight a lot of people. Yeah.
Anthony Pettis fought him as well. He has a win over BM3.
Yeah, and you know what? Gerald Mearshart and Sam Alvey had a fight that got cancelled because of rain. Do you know that?
Yeah, that was it was because of rain.
Yeah, they had like 2 fights, and I think the first one, the second one, they got cancelled because they couldn't start because of rain. And I was like, shit, I sent you on Instagram with the fucking Liechtenstein fight, where it was like it was a no contest for some fucking weird reason. Identity change or something like that.
Yeah, I still haven't got an answer of what the fuck happened there.
I don't know. I didn't even know fucking Liechtenstein had a fucking MMA scene, to be honest with you, but it's clearly going well for them.
So I'm looking at Jay Ellis's fucking insane record, and I'm trying to find. Yeah, so Nick Fury's there once. Now let's see, is he there again? Let me go look at Nick Fury's record. So Nick Fury, he beat Jay Ellis back to back. They must have had some intense beef.
That's what I was thinking of. I was thinking of rematches that are pointless. I was speaking to that fucking RD Kevin Lee card that had the fucking legendary trilogy with Charles Oliveira and Nick Lentz, where Oliveira won every single fucking. They just have done a third fight for no reason.
I
Just beat
always
him.
wondered why they had a trilogy. Like, was Nick Lentz like fucking like sending him death threats or something? Like, you
I
take
don't know,
that
man.
fucking rematch, motherfucker.
I
It's like,
wasn't
what?
watching. I wasn't watching MMA at a point, so I don't know. But fuck knows, man.
Yeah, like I don't know why they fought so many times. Like, because I don't know. You haven't really seen Charles Oliveira have beef with anybody like personally. So it's like, surely they didn't like fucking hate each other.
And so I watched the full card just because I like watching UFC cards back, and like the rankings at lightweight have like fucking Gaethje and shit. They're still there, but like Gregor and Cowboy were in the top five. Like fucking shit changes quite quickly. And the little pre-fight thing, before every fight, it cuts to like them like shadow box in the back, and that it's like coming up next is this. And for Oliveira and Lentz, it was Brendan Fitzgerald and goes third fight between these two. Why not? It's Charles Oliveira versus Nick Lentz coming up next. It's like, fair enough. And the finish that he got, you probably know the finish. You're a fucking fan. The Nick Lentz finish with Oliveira, catches the kick in the hand, lands the right hand. He does that like 3 different times in that fight. I rewatched it. He lands it like once in the first round and the second round. I was like, how did that's such a specific combo? It's like a side kick. He catches it, lands the right hand. It happens so many times before that. I made it land in the first round. I thought, he's going to put him away. He's like, I thought it was a finish, and then I got him later on with it. But yeah, which in retrospect, quite a fucking decent win for Oliveira because Lentz had like a decent fight with Evloev and a decent fight with Arnold Allen. And that was down a weight class when he was older, so quite a fucking decent win for Oliveira to just fucking smoke him like that.
Yeah, and to do it 3 times as well.
Yeah, 3
He
times
really had
too
his
many.
number.
What's like? I know we had like we just like we say something. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say Nick Lentz was meant to fight BJ Penn for his retirement fight, but then BJ Penn got fucking knocked out by some like fat Hawaiian guy. So
That is the saddest video ever, man. Some fucking random guy just leaps him in the street on concrete. Like was literally BJ Penn ain't like an old MMA guy who was like good for the time. He was actually fucking good. He was like a great fighter. And he just fucking slept in the street like some fat fucking guy at a bar. So sad. Terrible, man.
because Nick Lentz and BJ Penn like generally had beef. I don't know if you know about that, but there was like a video where Nick Lentz went on like Chael Sonnen's podcast and he had like a poem. Wait, let
Yeah,
me find this poem. His poem was like
I've seen this.
he wrote a whole fucking poem for fucking BJ Penn. BJ
It's like
Penn.
fucking Jorge Rivera doing this fucking song for Michael Bisping. The fucking South Park fucking parody.
Fuck, I'm trying to. Where is this? Oh, I can't find it. Oh, let me see if I can find it somewhere. It was like a literal poem. Okay, here we go. Nick Lentz writes a poem you have to read. Oh God, let's hope he doesn't say anything too bad.
Like you're saying fucking terrible, but
Here's what he said: a little poem for a little man by Nick Lentz. Hey BG, it seems you're mouthing off and making some cracks about my boy Mike DeLoss because he can't get back. As you distort all the facts and reinterpret the past when he worked so hard to save you from your own fat ass. Then after you took your beating instead of being a man, you pointed at him and said it was his plan. As you flailed around eating jabs and hooks, you didn't blame yourself, you blamed your cook. Which is really
Jesus, he's cooking.
which is really kind of like the bully you are. You hog glory when you win, but from blame you stay far. When a better fighter beats you, not once, not twice, but the same amount of times as those little blind mice, you get 3 chances to beat Frankie E. Okay, this is really hypocritical because you fought fucking Charles Oliveira 3 times. But
Lost.
and you mocked the cage with your legend for all to see. Now you sit in Hawaii contemplating your doom or beating up your friends in hotel rooms, but nothing keeps you happy as you persist in seeking out glory. You are a narcissist. All you are is an image, so now you must try to reacquire the spotlight. Narcissist apply by calling out a nutritionist or me, his friend, to try to suck more fame before it all ends. This goes on for a really long
I was going to
fucking.
say, fucking hell, man. Some fucking poem. A little poem for a little man. Fucking big poem.
Like,
Wait,
I
can, you,
really
can,
wish
wait,
they
can you
got
give
the
me like
fight.
can you give me like 10 seconds quickly? I've got you in this one.
Yeah, that's all good. I might as well keep reading the poem. But look at it from my place. As you light another joint, me and you fighting, what's the point? Leaving you for dead weight, moving up the ranks. In your last dozen fights, you absolutely stank. Your defense is downright awful. So's your attack. You haven't looked good since we invaded Iraq. You can't knock me out with a sock full of dimes. And like Frankie from New Jersey, I can beat you 3 times.
On the unprofessional standards of the podcast. So,
Yeah, I don't know. I wish we got to see a Nick Lentz versus BJ Penn fucking press conference because
yeah, after that, it was deserved one.
I can't believe he actually that's like next level hating that he wrote like an actual fucking poem for him.
The fact that you barely even got through that, like, there was a point where I thought you were just going to end it, and there was a bit left of this. I was like, fucking, how long is this thing?
There was like another 8 lines.
Yeah, what I was going to say something about the rematches, because talking about Lentz and Oliveira, we had like Crute Menefield, which was like, I get it, right? Because I think that, in my opinion, that was like them trying to get a win for Crute of a fight that just didn't want to keep as a draw. And there was like Eric Anders, Darren Stewart got a rematch because they had a no contest. What is like right now the most pointless rematch that you can make, but you could kind of make an argument for it? Something you could maybe like say, oh, these guys need to run it back, but it'd be like so uninteresting.
Well, since I was gonna say a fight, but you said it has to make sense, so I won't say Anthony Smith versus Ryan Spann because that makes no fucking sense at all.
Yeah, I was literally there's not even like a thing in there where it's like you can rationalise it. I can't wait to see how they build that fight because there's nothing to it.
Like, what are they gonna do in the fucking hype promo for it? Smith fucking wiped the floor with him last time, and that was a year ago, and Spann's lost since. Let's see what fucking happens now.
It's literally crazy. They'll find a way, like the bit of like Spann picking up Cannon in his corner. It's like, and he almost had him, right where he wanted him.
They'll hype it up. They'll say Ryan Spann almost KO'd Johnny Walker, and Anthony Smith lost 3 rounds to him. Who wins this fight now?
He almost beat the guy that Smith just lost. Or like they'll not even mention it. They'll just show Smith's highlight and it's just him beating Spann and just won't acknowledge.
Like, they can't even show anything from that fight where like Spann had success. It was literally just Anthony Smith beating his ass.
Anthony Smith has wins over Ryan Spann. Him rocking him 4 times. Up next is Anthony Smith versus Ryan Spann.
I can't wait for the trilogy after this. Ryan Spann will get in the 3rd time.
100%. Yes. Who thinks he's going to win? Be honest, who thinks he's going to win in this second fight?
Oh, fuck, man. I don't even know. I think Spann is proving more at this point in his career.
I think Spann makes sense. I still kind of trust Smith more than I trust Spann, to be honest. I picked Spann to beat Krylov after I picked Krylov for the entire fight, but I was like, no, do you know what? Spann's got this, and they fucking let me down with that. I feel like, I don't know, man. I just don't trust Spann to take shots, man. I just don't trust him. I don't know. It's just so untrustworthy. Like Smith, I feel like he can at least take a bit of punishment he can still take. Like I feel like Spann still would have lost to that walk that fought Smith. Like the positions he was in, like getting the hammer fists and that, when he's trying to get a takedown. I feel like Smith still could take him at least and go to the decision and get his leg chewed up, but I don't know if Spann takes him, so I don't know. I don't know if he's got to get. I don't see Smith getting flatlined either at this point.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be really boring. I reckon I feel like it might be a bit tentative.
Could be. The first fight was like decent here because it was like 3 minutes. It was just them fucking. It was like Smith rocking Spann the entire time. So
yeah,
it's quite a fun
fight. I also think Smith is going to be tentative because of that Johnny Walker fight.
Yeah, it could be like a fucking proper racket sign off. Just fuck all happens.
Oh, fuck.
There's nothing I want to see left in a Smith Ryan Spann striking match at range.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so we were talking about contender series before. What prospects besides George Hardwick are you like excited for?
100% Oban Elliott, who I think not just fight wise, but the way he's a good trash talker, but he's quite respectful at the same time. I think he's got a good niche of what he could become if he does get into a real stride. And I think he's good now. I think if he stepped up his game a level even more, I think he could be top 15 because he's young. I think he's like 25. He's really good for his age. And he's beaten some good guys recently, and he's been doing them in good fashion. He beat James Sheehan recently, who was a good one, really good guy from Ireland. And good trash talker, fucking head like a fucking brick. I don't see him getting chinned or anything. So him, Burlinson, I would say as well, but I think Burlinson fight-wise could be more exciting, but I think actually potential-wise, Open Elliott could be more. Other than that, there's that Shamil Gazir guy from Bahrain who's fighting Velasco, the CFFC heavyweight champion. He seems quite good. I'm a bit tentative on hyping up any heavyweight who's in the Canelo series at this point, to be honest, after that first one. Because I got told that Kevin Flarsky, what the fuck he was called, was ragged on John Jones in the gym. I was like, wow, he's ragged on John Jones? I was like, he looked absolutely fucking dog shit. It looked so bad. So I don't know about heavyweights anymore.
Yeah, I did no tape study for Dana White Contender Series, but because I did a prediction video. Only fight I got right was Tom Nolan, and that's because I did tape study. But fucking yeah, Kevin, that Kevin guy looked like shit, man. Like, how was he on an 11-fight winning streak?
I don't
Like,
know.
maybe the nerves got to him or something, but he did nothing against Machado. Like he only landed 18 strikes.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't even like he was with KSW or anything. He was just fighting fucking Polish regionals. So yeah, the only fight I got right was Nolan and the Borjas guy in the first fight, the flyweight from Peru.
So maybe Kyle Machado would beat John Jones though. Maybe Machado is a future champion. You never know.
I mean, it does make those all the comments on the Jones Gordon Ryan thing saying this is why Jones is the GOAT. It really does make them look a bit silly, to be honest, knowing what we know now. So I don't know, but yeah, outside of that, I'm trying to think. Isn't Shavkat's sister on it? One of the later ones,
she's on it.
like week 8 or something. But yeah, there's a couple of good ones. The full thing hasn't been finished yet. There's like still a couple of the latter weeks that've still got like 2 or 3 fights in them. So still got a couple of guys and girls who could be announced. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it though. First week was pretty decent.
Oh, so you said about how that Dutch guy who beat Alex Pereira, I think he's Turkish or Tunisian. He's one of those ethnicities, but he's fighting Charles Oliveira's teammate. So it'd be interesting. We either get a glory kickboxer or we get a shoot box fighter at middleweight. So that'd be interesting.
Yeah, that Marco Tulio Silva guy. I think he won, and he was meant to fight fucking Val Woodburn, so that's funny.
Yeah. He was.
Yeah, I think he'll beat Bulgari. Tulio Silva's quite fucking solid, and I just don't know. I know I picked against Almeida and he just won, but I'm still a bit curious with some of the kickboxers coming in to fight good MMA guys so early in their career. So we'll see. But yeah, like you said, it's kind of a win-win. It's an interesting situation either way.
Unless the fight's boring and neither get signed, but
well, yeah, true. I mean, even then, it's fucking. They just fucking signed Kyle Machado, so there's no fucking standard at all. So
yeah, MMA Guru said he was going to make a video if they signed Machado, but so hopefully that happens. I want to hear him rant about that.
I don't think he will, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably all they forgot about it. Which is fair enough.
Let me look. I'm trying to think about who's on this season. Oh, Cam Rowston's on this season. Is he a
CKB guy?
Yeah, Australian guy, but he trains out of CKB. He's got a tough fight though. He's fighting Chad Handcom.
Yeah, is that a guy who looks like fucking Wim Hof from fucking South Africa? Is that fucking ripped? Yeah.
South African guy. He went to a split decision with Ikram.
Yeah. That's the first time I heard him. I remember looking at Ikram's record and seeing this random guy almost lost to him and checked him out, These fucking poker picks him fucking flexing in some gym, I remember that.
Yeah, he seems like a bit of a meathead because every fight I've seen, he always him and his opponent never touch gloves. So I think this guy's like a bit of an Iwan. He's a bit of a South African Iwan Kutalaba, I think.
I'm all for that. South African Iwan Kutalaba seems like a good thing to me, yeah. I'm wondering, is there any way we could get Angus Hugh on the Canelo series? I'm wondering if I can make a push for that, get him the week 10 last minute. But he did just announce that he just re-signed the Cage Warriors, which is a good thing. But I'm wondering if I can get a push to get Angus Hugh on week 10 against who's a fucking American middleweight? I don't know, man. Jesse Taylor. Come out of retirement. He was scared to fight CLD, so he got purposely run into a car so we can get him versus Angus Hugh. That's what I think we could do.
But yeah, so Cam Rowston, the guy from CKB, he's won the King of the Cage 2 years in a row now. And he started off as a grappler, and so now he's really worked on his striking. So maybe then he'll be the next big thing. I'm really hope he wins this, but tough fight for him because This Chad guy fucking went to a split with Ikram, but I believe in Rouston. I believe in Rouston.
I picked him to win as well, I'm pretty sure. I've got my picks for the fights that have been announced. I'm pretty sure I picked him.
Yeah, the only thing that I can say about Rouston is he hasn't really beat the best level of competition in MMA, but he had like a competitive fight with Jacob Malkoon, and he also fought Izzy Fitatalu, who's in ONE FC now. Who's the only people he's lost to are both Robert Whittaker's teammates. So make of that as you will.
And we were just talking about Malcolm, but you fucking told me he went to go to find fucking boxing gym and accidentally walked into the MMA class.
Yeah, so Whittaker like told a story about how Malkoon was some. These are his words, not mine. But Malkoon was some fat kid at the time, and he
I can
walked in.
picture it. Malcolm looks like he used to be fat. To be honest, I can see it.
Yeah, I can imagine he like. Well, he actually had boxing matches at heavyweight, so.
Yeah. Sean Woodson.
Yeah, fucking Malkoon is undefeated in boxing. Like he's 4-0 as a professional boxer, which is fucking amazing.
I rewatched the fight with Maximov yesterday, which is hard because Maximov fucking dropped him early, which is quite hard to believe.
It's funny you said that. I literally watched that fight before we started this podcast.
I watched it yesterday. It was a fucking weird fight because Maximov was so clearly hurt early, and it took like the commentator so long to notice it. He was like this against the cage, like the verge of tears, like could not move, and the commentators were like, Maximov looks a little bit off here tonight, like just fucking clearly in pain, like wincing against the cage, like cannot move his leg at all.
Yeah, that fight was really weird because like he had that fucking look on his face for 3 fucking rounds. It's like surely just throw in the towel or something. Why put him through this?
He was on the verge of crying. He was in so much fucking pain from his knee. It was so bad. And the commentator was like, I think he's hurt. And Paul Felder was like, yeah, I think you're right, Ben. I think he's hurt. Probably. He's literally against the case. Like he's clearly fucking hurt, man. He's not just crying for no reason.
He's lucky that like Malkoon doesn't really have a leg kick in his fucking arsenal. He did throw a leg kick, but it's like it's good thing he doesn't do that because like it could have been really brutal for him.
Yeah, the post-fight interview, Felder was like that. Did you notice that? And Malcolm was like, I just don't like the kick. No, I didn't even do it. He just said that he doesn't even like throwing kicks. He's like, no, just didn't bother me. Just took him down. I think he said that he didn't want to get clipped or something because he didn't want to throw a kick to the back leg, which makes sense. But he's like, no, I just didn't. It's like just fully aware that he broke his fucking knee. Wasn't arse kicking him. Not at all. Just didn't want to do it. So fair play. Won the fight still.
Oh, you gotta respect the honesty.
Malkin's my new fucking guy, man. Malkin's my new guy.
I know people say he's boring and everything, but I love watching him fight just because he's like a specialist and he fucking makes it work somehow.
I'm boring.
Yeah, what were we gonna say?
I was going to say, you think that, but the Hassan fight was pretty fucking boring. Like the Dobson fight wasn't bad, the Brendan Allen fight wasn't bad. The Phil Hawes fight was hilarious. Fucking hell, that was a fucking weird one. Because that was the main card of a fucking Khabib Gaethje, and they just put him on there, both their debuts. I'm like, who the fuck is Jacob Malkoon? Oh, he's Whittaker's teammate? Okay, because he was on that card as well. And then it's like he literally just it was during the headlights. Just as soon as Phil Hawes came across him, then that was it. And I remember it fighting Al-Hassan. I was like, this fucking poor guy. Like he just got started by Phil Hawes and given Al-Hassan. What the fuck's this? And he beat him decisively. So fair play to him. Prove me wrong.
Yeah, I remember. So when you rewatch cards, do you like watch them fully or do you watch individual fights?
I rewatch them just start to finish.
Yeah. So when they show like him hitting pads, they're like. Jacob Mamba Malkoon. A lot of Australian fans are seeing him as a future champion. It's like, well, who the fuck's saying that, John Anik? I've never heard of Jacob Malkoon before this.
Yeah, they do that. Maybe it's not the UK. They always do that though. It's like with Sam Patterson. Like, oh, UK fans and this guy's like, I genuinely never heard this cunt until he was in the Canelo series. I don't know who he is, man. I'll be honest. I had no idea who he was. Like you can't makes us look bad. It makes us look like we're hyping up the wrong guys. Like, but don't just say everyone from our country is a champion. Like I don't just pick people because they're Scottish. I didn't even pick Charles Tim to beat fucking Charlie Campbell on a Canelo series. I don't just pick people because they're Scottish. Like I try to be logical about it. And then these guys always go, dude, that's fucking Scottish guy's shit. I was like, no one was getting him in the UFC. To be fair, Chris Duncan's doing all better now, so he's actually looking very improved. But there's a time when I was like, dude, this guy's not it. But
yeah, I remember. Who was it? Literally any time, like an Australian. There was a period where every single Australian fighter that debuted, they were like, a lot of Aussies are seeing him as a future, like hopeful for a UFC champion. And I don't think ever since Jack Della debuted, they haven't done it since. Like they haven't done it to any other fighter that's debuted.
Like
It's like,
any of the good fighters actually came since then, just not fucking hitting my
yeah,
path
they
out.
just haven't given them. Apparently, nobody sees Jack Jenkins or Stephen Ozeg as a future champion. Apparently, or Shannon Ross.
Or Shannon Ross, yeah. Let's not JDM, but Callan Potter is the one.
Yeah, I wonder if Shannon Ross is going to get another fight in the UFC. Honestly,
Well, fucking Daniel Lucera's like a 4th fight finish streak. He got re-signed and he's fighting again like September, but next month. So I don't know, might as well flyweight. It seems like they're just all up for signing as many flyweights as possible.
yeah,
I mean, like if you like, I hate saying this man because he seems like a cool guy, but like you've got Shannon Ross who like at flyweight might be a guaranteed highlight reel for some of these guys coming up, and that's a good thing to have. And I don't want to say that because that sounds quite sad to say, but like if you've got a flyweight you want to get a finish, it's like give him Shannon Ross and maybe you can get a finish.
yeah. No, I definitely know what you mean there, but yeah, fuck, poor Shannon Ross, man.
But even then, like the fight in the Kennedy was like a fucking great fight, great fucking fun fight. So I mean, if it's not just like, getting finished, I think it's a guaranteed fun scrap. It's just a test of like, can you survive like a wild flurry from Shannon Ross for a flyweight main debut? I'd say maybe do Hadley versus Shannon Ross. I don't know.
Oh my god, fuck, man, Hadley versus Durden.
Mm-hmm.
What do I picked Durden in that fight? By the way, I felt like a genius, but I was rooting.
Yeah.
I was rooting for Hadley though, but
I picked Durden. I'm not going to. I picked Hadley, so I'm not going to think I didn't. But yeah, I don't know what happened in the 3rd round, man. Like a genuine, like some injury broke his rib, but he didn't say that. So I don't know. It was like something. He just switched off basically in the 3rd round. Don't know what happened.
yeah, that was really weird. Like he could have, because he won the 2nd round. He could have won that fight, but yeah, I don't know. Something weird happened there. Did you see that he said that he's seen God during his weight cut?
Yeah, well, I'm assuming this quickly. Yeah, no, I seen that, and then he posted a picture of him covered in blood as well. I don't know. I mean, fair enough. Like he has struggled with weight cuts in the past, like in the Kennel series. That's the whole reason they were debating signing him.
Yeah, but yeah, it was. Yeah, it was just, I don't know. It was weird. Do you think he should go up to bantamweight at this point?
I don't know if he's that big to beat a bantamweight. Is that true?
Yeah, I do agree with that. Yeah, it's a weird situation.
I don't know. Just stay at flyweight, and then I don't. Durden's pretty decent. If you're like, ain't the worst, and he's like, I think he's still at 27, so he's got time.
Yeah, he is still young, to be fair to him. Fucking yeah, man. I don't understand flyweight because like he runs through Malcolm Gordon, but Makayev has like a competitive fight with him, and then Durden gets ran through by Makayev. And
I don't know if that's a flyweight thing or just like a consistently proven UFC issue.
yeah, that could be true.
Some divisions are just like middleweight and seems to be able to as well, but there's just no logic to some of the fights.
Oh no, middleweight literally has like there's no laws there. Like nothing makes sense at middleweight.
Yeah, I wouldn't say flyweight's the biggest victim of it, but that was one of them fights that the MMA algebra didn't add up, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. I'm trying to think there was something that got announced recently. What fight was it? Let me go on Big Marcel.
All reliable Big Marcel.
Yeah, the GOAT. Fucking Anthony Smith versus Volkan Oezdemir.
Yeah, fucking scalped Smith, Uzbekistani Smith.
That fucking guy, like, he looks really angry. Like, this guy.
People make fun of Anthony Smith for looking like a pig human hybrid. That guy looks more pig than Anthony Smith.
Well, there we go. We're never going to have Bogdan fucking Goskov on here, so there's a new enemy to add.
I know that, mate. When we started this podcast, the first thing I was wanting was Bogdan Goskov. I don't know about you. He's my day one guy.
What if Bogdan gets to a fucking light heavyweight championship?
Weirdly, the thing about the last time Oezdemir fought a debut was Prohaska, so
yeah,
could end up blowing up. The guy's got a lot of finishes as well, so it could have been one of them. But to be out of some of the guys that like heavyweight, one of the guys I could see blowing a finish like that or blowing someone at a debut would be Uzdemir, to be honest.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'll
pick him to win though, but it's risky.
I haven't watched any of Bogdan's fights, but a lot of people have said that he's
I just checked his
super
Tapology and
dangerous.
just seen the finishes.
Oh my god, he does have tattoos though. I just watched his fight. He's got a massive back tattoo. Like,
I was going to say, there's maybe he's got, like, you know how Rosenstrike's got tattoos, but you just can't see them.
yeah. This guy surely isn't like Uzbek though. Surely he's from like I'm sure he lives in Uzbekistan, but he doesn't look like an Uzbek.
What do you think he looks like?
Russian, because he's got a Russian flag in one of his walkouts.
I don't know. I mean, it looks like he's fucking Mordor, to be honest with you, or fucking Isengard, but I don't know.
In one of the videos, he actually sort of looks like a bald Wonder Boy.
Someone said it looks like a cross between Smith and someone else, but I can't remember who the other one was. But Smith is the main one. There's someone else in the UFC. Someone said it looked like he does look that.
I don't know. Him getting like shot straight to Volkan Ozdemir was like very interesting.
It was like a short nose thing. Though. It was like no, it's like the planned debut from.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder why Azamat pulled out.
Azamat's pretty fucking old, so it could be an injury or something.
No, poor Azamat. Fuck, I think Azamat would have beat Volkan as well.
I don't know. Uzmir's, because if Azamat would have wrestled, I know he's not really a wrestler that strikes a lot, but I don't know. Uzmir's a pretty good defensive wrestler, and I could have seen him doing some issues with him, but I don't know. I probably would have picked Nozarkano, but I wouldn't have been against picking Ozdemir, to be honest.
And then, you were talking about the rematches before. Rodrigo Nascimento versus Dontel Mays 2.
True. I don't know. I didn't think of that. The rematch we were all waiting for that only happened in 2020. Yeah, won by quite clear finish, submitted them, and since then, it's been Nascimento. Has Nascimento even like he's lost to Dawkins? Other than that, he's been pretty decent since then. Just beat Latifi by decently argued decision, and Dontel Mays just beat Arlovsky by KO, which is more difficult than you think nowadays. But I'll probably just pick Nascimento by submission again, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know how Dontel Mays is. Like, Dontel Mays, fucking, him beating Arlovsky, he got so lucky in that fight because he would have been cut for sure.
Yeah, the Sakai thing wasn't great either, but it was like a ticking time bomb, matter of time, who's going to get Arlovsky's chin, let's be honest.
Yeah, poor Arlovsky.
Someone was going to get it sooner or later. De Lima got it, like a fucking punch to the chest and just smacked him anyway.
I can't believe like a former UFC heavyweight champion lost to Dontel Mays.
One of my favourite things was I was on one of Dontel Mays' live streams when he was watching, I think, like the PFL Challenger Series, and they said he wanted a rematch with Cyril Gane because he got forced to fly out to Singapore. Like, Gane didn't fly from France to Singapore as well. Like, he lives in Singapore, like it was a disadvantage.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, well, Dontel Mays versus Gane. Once he beats Nascimento, he's coming for all of his L's.
Yeah. And who else? Who the fuck did Stephen lose to? I know he beat Martinez and Parisian, but he lost to someone else. Sakai's leaving the UFC anymore, so.
Hamdi.
Yeah. I think it's no contest, is it not? No.
Yeah, no contest, but Hamdi still, Hamdi beat that ass.
Yeah, Hamdi's got fucking like 2-year suspension to serve, so we'll see.
Oh, poor Hamdi. I was so hyped on him too. Because I don't know, it was something appealing about watching a fucking massive, like, a Egyptian Olympic wrestler just like stand and bang in every fight.
Fucking the sleeper build, Hamdi Abdelwahab, that physique, you can't get that anywhere else.
He was literally built like the fucking Iranian Hulk.
Yeah, no, that guy for Iranian Hulk would go that guy. Yeah, and I remember DC making fun of him on the weigh-in show for being fat. Just
ironic.
Don't throw stones. And I was going to say, don't throw stones. You know what I mean? But yeah, but he was meant to fight. Parker Porter on the 280.
Yeah, that would have been a war. Oh, and so that Slim guy was meant to fight.
Yeah, Slim. Yeah, not Slim from fucking Misfits Boxing. Slim from Talebsi, the fucking Tunisian guy.
Could you imagine Parker Porter versus Slim? Fucking
I think
the
Slim would probably catch him, to be honest. Slim, I'll be here.
what's Slim's like nickname is like the fucking Hitman or something like that. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. Slim, I'll be here. I think his name is.
yeah. You see all that shit with Slim like ducking Salt Puppy?
Yeah, which is weird because so I can't remember what exactly said. They said they're not going to like let Slim fight again with Misfits because of that. But didn't Dylan Dennis just not fight KSI like just because he didn't want to? And he was getting Logan Paul, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's an interesting thing actually. But do you think Dylan Dennis will actually show up?
Yeah, to the press conference. The fight's a different story though. I could see him just making another arsehole because why would you trust him again to do that? When he built the whole KSI thing, he just didn't show up. Like he didn't have a reason. It just didn't fight him. I don't know why he'd risk that again because Logan Paul is like a decently big name now from all the stuff he did with WWE. That's a new market of people who want to watch him fight. I don't know why you'd risk giving him someone that's already shown him not going to show up for not even just Misfits, but for other things in combat sports. I don't know why you trust him with that.
Well, they have in the contract if Dennis pulls out, he gets fined 100K if he doesn't prove it with a doctor of their choosing, and then also, what's his name? Ramen Jr. is like the standby if Dennis pulls out.
So Ramen Jr. Yeah, because wasn't Asim meant to fight Jake anyway?
Yeah, he was meant to fight Jake.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. And then who won the fight that him and Greg Hardy? Hardy won, didn't he? Because he knocked him down.
Yeah, Greg Hardy like generally beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's such a bad look for boxing, by the way, because he wasn't Asim like hyped up as like a decent like up and comer at one point.
Yeah, he had like decent hype. His only loss was to another boxer's son. Oh fuck, what was his name?
Yeah, I know you're talking about, but then Greg Hardy, who wasn't even good for MMA, just beat him.
Yeah, like literally, to be fair to Rahman, there was like a fucking 120-pound difference, but still, yeah.
What do you think? Right, I know we're getting to like the end of this podcast, so we'll bring up something controversial. Like, why do you think Greg Hardy's perceived so differently than John Jones is by like the MMA world?
Honestly, it's just because Greg Hardy loses.
I genuinely agree with that. I actually think that's what it is. I genuinely think that's what it is. Where I think someone said this. It's not about people caring about the actual personal issue. People just supporting who wins and hating who loses. I think Jones would be absolutely crucified if he just lost all his fights and he wasn't one of the best to ever do it.
Yeah, no, generally it's just because and also because I guess Greg Hardy came in known as a woman beater.
True, that's true.
We knew John Jones as like, the youngest champion, and then he already built a fan base and everything. So a lot of people don't want to really switch up on him.
But I mean, you can apply that logic with Dillashaw then, because Dillashaw was one of the best, and then people turned on him with the whole thing. And Dillashaw can post a picture of him and his kid down at a creek fishing, and the comments will all be fucking like needle emojis and that. But it's not the same with Jones. It's weird.
Yeah, there's some weird double standard with John Jones. Like
And Dillashaw like apologized and said like I fucked up, man, and his career was never the same again after that. People just never forgave him, but Jones was completely fine, even though he did it more times.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like. Do you remember when Trump was running for president the first time and he said he could shoot somebody on like 2nd Street and they'd still elect him?
I don't remember that. No,
I feel like John Jones could commit like a fucking horrible like mass murder and he'd still have like a fan base probably.
John Jones could kill someone the week before the Stevie fight and come out and still be cheered for his walkout.
Oh yeah, he could go and like fucking burn down an orphanage and he'd come out preaching Jesus in his post-fight interview.
Someone would literally make an edit of the orphanage burning down if he did it. And put some clips of him getting these big finishes and that.
There'd be like
this is goat shit. This is what the goat does.
There'd be a fucking edit of like the orphanage burning down to that song by Korn. You know that song where it's that's like where it just the fucking bass just keeps dropping. That Korn song would fucking play and it'd show John Jones walking away from like as the fucking orphanage explodes like a badass. They'd do something like fucked up like that.
The CCTV footage and like the mugshot and that.
Yeah, like
Definitely
fucking.
amusing.
Oh, have you seen that edit of Tony Ferguson's like? So
Yeah.
his wife like calling up, and she's saying my husband's like a MMA fighter, and like, what's your husband's name? Tony Ferguson, and then like the
Yeah.
fucking bass drops, and it's just him like beating the shit out of people in the cages. Like, what the fuck?
No, pretty fucking hard. I'm not gonna lie. I have seen it as well.
Oh no, that generally goes fucking hard.
Yeah, but it's just people like editing takes a lot of time. Someone sat down and decided to make that. It's just quite questionable.
Yeah, I wonder. I just picture their like facial expressions, their thought process as it happens. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck's going through their head as they do it?
It's one thing to think of that as an idea, and it's one thing to sit and spend hours actually making it as an edit, and then just doing it as a hobby.
Fucking, who do you think the next like MMA fighter to like commit a horrible crime will be?
Well, my big concern, I know it's not the answer, like Tony Ferguson is the concern, because he's one of them guys where it could be another Chris Benoit situation. I could see him going down that route, but someone who hasn't done something and who gives that kind of energy? Who could do something like sinister? I'm trying to think who's got that kind of.
Wonder Boy comes out as like a serial killer.
Yeah, Wonder Boy's like the one that people always bring up because like, is it an act? Is it not? Chandler's another one. Chandler I could see end up having a fucking. I'm not going to say that actually. That's probably a bit too podcast got to get banned. Who's like I'm trying to have like a random one who could seem like it, but who's like not an obvious one. I'm just thinking of like fighters who are a bit maybe like soft spoken, maybe a bit sinister like that.
Oh,
I don't know. I keep thinking of Pete Rodriguez just because of the way he looks, but I don't think he's like. I don't think he's actually like a bad guy.
It comes out that Pete Rodriguez is like the guy in the fucking cartel videos that does the fucking.
There's like a cartel guy though, but who's like I'm trying personality wise, you know what I mean? Who seems like they could do it?
Mike Jackson shoots up a white church.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely one. I don't know if he's unsuspecting, to be honest. I could definitely see that. Maybe like could be one of, this fucking Bogdan guy looks like he's a cannibal or something. I could definitely see that.
Yeah, Bogdan, he literally looks like a fucking psychopath.
You know, like them like true crime videos where it's and the thumbnails like this man killed 40 people. I could definitely see Bogdan Guskov being the thumbnail one of them.
Did you see his face off with Nolan? Did you see the fucking face that he made? That Bogdan made?
For what?
At the face with the Nolan and Bogdan grad. Bogdan just like did some weird face. Like I don't know if it was his intimidating face or something, but it just looked really weird.
No, I didn't see it. I know he's I must have been because I know he's a lot shorter than him, but no, I didn't see them. Bogdan Grad, his face is too small for his head.
Did you go through Bogdan Grad's Instagram page before the fight?
No. Oh no, I seen the train thing he did, but that was the only thing I seen.
He recently he just I'll give him respect for this. He literally just posted him getting KO'd on his own Instagram page.
He posted him getting killed by no one.
Yeah, he literally posted him getting KO'd. He posted him getting KO'd and he said, "This is the result of my Dana White Contender Series run this time. High risk, high reward, or a lesson. It is what it is! Exclamation mark. This is not the end. Thanks to everybody, in all caps, who is on my side."
I mean, I don't know how you're meant to handle a brutal KO when you're like the biggest fighter of your career. So fair play to him. I mean, he's like, especially after he talks shit all the time, you can't just go take him the chin like that. No pun intended. But yeah, fair play to him. Some people plenty like that.
Yeah, no, I gotta say, I do respect him for fucking just taking it like a man.
Mm-hmm. He'll be back. He'll be Austria's first main champion. I know Rakic technically is Austrian, but he comes with a Serbian flag. So,
well, I think a lot of people were saying that Bogdan's like fucking Serbian or something.
Well, same thing with Rakic, I guess. So it's probably a connection.
Yeah, it's like Does anybody from fucking Austria actually fight? Because even Austrian Wonder Boy was.
Yeah, Ismail Nordiev, the boy. I rewatched the card with him and Sean Brady. He was the first fight. He actually did pretty well in that fight, but then he actually did the honourable thing. He said, I'm not ready for the UFC, and then took himself out of the UFC to get better, and he's done kind of 50-50, which is quite sad.
Yeah, he was a good, like, fun fighter. So, yeah.
The Austrian Wonder Boy.
Yeah, God, like, you know how, like, some people say, I don't want to be the next, like, you know, so and so. I want to be the first.
Yeah. There's only one.
Just,
There's only one.
He's like, nah, fuck that. I want to be the next fucking Wonder Boy. He's like, I don't want to be the first Ismail Nurdiev. I want to be the next Wonder Boy.
Respect it. So I keep thinking of Pete Rodriguez because I keep trying to think of the fucking like a criminal who could do something. I just keep Pete Rodriguez's face come up my mind. I can't get away with it. The little fucking light skin steady does, and all of his pictures with the trim. I keep thinking of it.
You'd see Joshua Quinlan as like a fucking cult leader.
Yeah, with the fucking and the way he speaks and fucking long hair and stuff like that. Yeah, I could actually see that. Yeah, drinking the Kool-Aid.
Ricky Tercios.
Yeah, Ricky Turcios is definitely the type of guy to do. But Ricky Turcios is like, in my opinion, is like petty crime. I think I could see him like trying to steal something and then getting caught for it. I don't know about Ricky Turcios like a mass murderer. I think he's almost too. I don't know, but I could see him like doing something like dumb. Like he'd be one of them like dumbest criminal top 10 videos.
I could see Ricky Tercios like fucking hitchhiking and then accidentally like killing a guy in self-defense.
Yeah, like, true. There's that video of the guy who's walking behind the guy and he trips up and the guy in front of him thinks he's trying to rob him and he falls in front of him. I can see Tercios being the guy who takes that too seriously and fucking starts punt him in the skull. The guy falls behind him.
Where even is Ricky Tercios? I swear Tercios like disappears for a year every year. Like, he'll fight and then you don't hear anything about him for like fucking 12 months.
Eamon Zahabi took his soul, man. Eamon Zahabi with them kicks at range took his soul.
Zahabi's actually on like a fucking decent run.
Because he barely fucking fights either, and he got fucking scotched by Ricardo Ramos for spinning back elbow.
Brutally KO'd Ariakwaling.
Shilling, yeah.
Fucking didn't even get a bonus for that fight either.
Yeah, because the reach line restarted after the fight went in round 2 and they stopped it too early. He went another go. We went in round 2. Respawned.
Yeah, Ricky Tercios hasn't fought since November. He literally just disappears. Before that, he fought a few months before against Zahabi, but then he fought a high stand in like fucking August of 2021. He's like, what does this guy do when he's not fucking fighting?
Quite a decent win looking back because actually it was a good fight. Him in high stand, it was a good fight.
Now high stand. I'd say high stand's like on a better run at the moment than he is too.
Mm-hmm. High stand's like 22. He's really young as well. So yeah, high stand's actually like a hardcore MMA fan. He's actually like a fucking proper MMA fan.
He follows me on fucking Twitter. I'm pretty sure.
He actually tweets about like Cage Wars and shit like that. He actually knows like all the guys. Like he's actually a proper MMA fan. So that's good.
Yeah, he follows me. Wow, I should probably follow him back.
I've got a couple. I think Vinicius Salvador follows me on Twitter. Random one.
Yeah, wow. I actually like Brady Heinstein. I was going for him on Tough. I'm pretty sure.
I was rooting for Tostos, man. I was Tostos all the way, man. He was fucking. He was every Tostos fight on the go on Tough was a banger. He did not have a bad fight in that season.
I was hardcore going for fucking Brian Battle. I said it from the beginning that I thought Brian Battle was gonna win, and I was fucking vindicated.
I picked him in all his fights as well because I feel like he was an underdog against Trayshawn Gore as well, even though Gore was like 3-2 at the point or some shit like that. And he beat Petrovsky, which is aged really well as well. Even like he just flooked him, like he fucking hurt him and then darsed him.
And also Battle beat what's his name?
Cameron Lachinov.
Yeah, he beat him, but he also beat Impa Kansangane. He beat
as an amateur, yeah.
He beat Brundage as well, didn't he?
Yeah, as an amateur as well. Had a couple good amateur wins.
Like Brian Battle has so many fucking good wins. I don't know why Brian Battle's fighting AJ Fletcher. That's a really weird matchup, though.
Yeah, I think he'll win that. Fletcher got wrestled by Semmelsberger, who hasn't got good wrestling really anyway with what we've seen. So yeah, I'll trust Battle again on that one. But Fletcher's a weird little tough. I could see actually AJ Fletcher's one. I could see doing something weird. Fletcher's a guy who I could definitely see getting up to something in his spare time that's not up with societal standards. I could see him doing something.
God, just hear about fucking AJ Fletcher. Oh my god, I don't even want to. It's Louisiana. Just think with your imagination.
Just look at AJ Fletcher's face and tell me what you think that man's done. You tell me what type of things that guy likes in his spare time. No, I'm kidding. But just if anyone you could think of doing something a bit suspicious, maybe it's AJ Fletcher. Just out, not saying he's actually done anything. Just if I had to guess, it'd be him.
Brian Battle is literally going to be like so much fucking bigger than him. It's going to be like funny.
Yeah, because Fletcher's like 5'8". He's a fucking tiny welterweight, and Brian Battle is like 6'1", I think.
I think Battle has like a 11-inch reach advantage over him as well.
I wonder what the longest reach advantage like a UFC fight ever has been. I wonder if you could what could we like make as the longest versus shortest. I'm trying divisionally who's got the shortest, who's got the longest.
Well, Jones, he had like a 10-inch reach advantage over DC, didn't he, or 11-inch?
Something crazy like that. Can you check what Deron Wins reaches?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Can't be much.
I think his is like 60 something.
Because if that's like, if he was still in the UFC,
70-inch reach.
I mean, it's not crazy, but for his size, it's pretty fucking decent. He's like 5'7".
Yeah, fucking 5'6", 70-inch reach.
I think at middleweight, CLD's got the longest. CLD's got like a fucking ridiculously long reach because he's used to play basketball, so he's just like a naturally athletic gifted guy like that. I think he's got one of the longest reaches at middleweight, so I think if you could get like the shortest one against him, probably be the biggest one. I think CLD's got like a 78-inch reach, something like that.
79. So
79 is fucking ridiculous for 6'2".
I think Dumas has a really long reach.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that picture of Dumas where it looks fake. It looks artificial. Because Dumas's arms like go past his knees. It's fucking weird. Yeah, Dumas has got. Him and CLD are very similar. Both 8'1", both 6'2", both really long arms. That's why they should have done that match. It's like a mirror matchup basically.
Oh yeah, no, he literally has a 79-inch reach as well. So yeah, him and CLD twins.
Yeah, I've got that. Yeah, so if you get CLD or Dumas, both mad long arms against Deron Win, or probably it's like someone who's shorter or bigger than that with shorter arms. Because like Volkanovski had a longer reach than Holloway, even though he was a lot shorter than him.
Do you have Dumas beating Captain Morocco?
Yeah, that's I noticed his nickname, Abu Zaitar again. I think so. Before I even say that, I just found this funny. It's random. Dumas was calling out Zaitar in his car, smoking a joint, and he was like coughing so hard after every hit. It was so funny. And then he's like, "I'm not even going to say this guy's name. I'm just going to say I'm going to fight him in Abu Dhabi." Like, try to give him hints that it was Abu. And the top comment was, "He's fighting Abu Magomedov in Abu Dhabi." I was like, "That's Abu's Magomedov." Well, you go to one. It's Abu. No, it's clearly Zaitar. And then they announced it. Yeah, Zaitar's. That's so annoying. I know I told you this. Those were the two guys I want to see CLD fight. I was like, Dumas or Zaitar, and they matched them against each other. But yeah, I think he'll beat Zaitar. But like, do you know what? He'll like knee the body or something. He'll get him in a clinch and he'll hurt him until he can knee the body. He'll finish him. Zaitar hasn't fought since the fucking Venom era started. That's how long he's been out.
Fucking hell, yeah. I remember watching his last fight. His last fight was Andre Barrios, wasn't it? Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
he got finished like 3 seconds left, and the corner was going, no! He's like on the floor, getting absolutely battered. So funny.
Bro, he literally fucking just. I don't think I've seen a worse beating than like that fight. Like that fight made the Julian Marquez Barrios fight look like a fucking like sparring match.
I genuinely think I picked a Zaitar. I'm not gonna lie, I think I picked a Zaitar. I remember watching it thinking, why is this cunty? He's so bad. Because Barrios wasn't that proven at that point. That was when Barrios would just like fucking beat Oscar Pichot and it was a no contest. Like, but he's a lot better now. That has been proven.
I just remember him dropping him. He dropped him, didn't he? I think he knocked him down.
He dropped him a couple, and he finished him really late. It was one of the latest finishes. It hurt him a couple times, and he like sat. It wasn't like a big flash knock. It was like he sat him down like just slowly. I think.
Yeah, he knocked him down. Landed 141 significant strikes. beat the fucking brakes off him. The stats make this look a lot more competitive than I remember this fight being.
I'm gonna
Apparently,
have to rewatch it then.
apparently Abu landed 108 significant strikes.
Damn, I mean, if it was just like a scrap and he was just getting the worst of it, then maybe. Yeah, but Abu on a technical level, like technically, Abu fought before Stipe's last fight. That's how long he's been out for.
Yeah, holy
out
shit!
out longer than Stipe. They're on the same card, but he fought first. So
I remember Lee Murray thought the Abu was going to be the first Moroccan UFC champion.
did he actually say that?
Yeah, no, he did. They interviewed him from his jail cell, and he was saying about how now that we got a Zayata, he said he's going to go in there and he's going to become the first Moroccan UFC champion.
Not even Altman, Jesus, not even the good one.
Yeah,
the slightly better one.
Yeah, he was literally Abu was his fucking hope.
Yeah, he's not even like you could have picked like Yusuf Zalal's not terrible. You could have picked him. He's a bit better Moroccan fighter. Could have picked him, or could have picked. I think Nasrat Hakparas represents Morocco now. He used to represent Afghanistan, but he represents Morocco now. So could pick him. Get a better chance than fucking Azaito. Like, fuck him.
Could you imagine Abu versus Israel Adesanya?
Yes, I can imagine that absolute slaughter of a person. Yes.
Oh my god! No, I just thought of the best fight ever.
Go for it.
Abu Azaitar, Sean Strickland.
Strickland the type of guy to make that competitive. Make it like a scrap. Fucking see it.
I could just picture fucking Strickland screaming at him as he's gassed out against the cage.
Come on, Abu!
Come on, Abu! Come on, Abu! Come on, Abu!
He's like pointing to this. He's like pointing to the centre of the cage. And Zaito's like against the cage, just like half finished. And Robo just going back for.
Abu's just gassed as fuck. Strickland's pointing. He's like, "Come on, Zaitar!"
Yeah, I feel like a lot of this podcast has been like us like treading the water of not mocking a fighter. The only fighters I won't care about mocking are the fucking Zaitar brothers. Let's be honest. Like, no sympathy for me at all.
Oh, I don't want to get on their bad side. I've heard some stories.
Yeah, you don't want to get lit on, get gasoline poured over you after you get pulled in the street.
Yeah, that's not on. I definitely don't want that to happen to me.
Anyone associated with Ali Abdelaziz is an interesting one, especially of a dubious past. Ali Abdelaziz looks like the third Azaitar brother.
He does. He actually does.
He looks so much like them, like face-wise, it's weird. Especially Abu, who's like a bit more kind of fat in the face, is weird. Looks so much like them.
Imagine it comes out that there is like illegitimate children.
If it came out Ali Abdelaziz was the third Azaitar brother, and that was actually a thing, or they were related in any way, I would not be surprised whatsoever.
Well, I was gonna say, they're neighboring countries, but I realized like fucking Morocco's on like the other side of Egypt, so
yeah, Egypt's a bit further down than Africa.
Yeah,
maybe Hamdi Abdelwahab's involved in that as well.
Fucking, I want to see Ali Abdelaziz like fucking fight again, but I want to see him fight like
Dan Hardy in boxing.
I want to see Ali Abdelaziz versus Anthony Pettis. Have you heard about the fucking shit that happened with Ali and Anthony Pettis?
No, I don't think so.
At a PFL event, fucking Ali walked up to Anthony Pettis and fucking smacked him in the face.
What the fuck? Did Pettis just kill him for that?
Yeah,
I guess because he's
shit.
What happened after they got broke up?
Yeah, they got broken up. It's like, damn, like who the fuck hates Anthony Pettis?
Especially Pettis is one of my like first guys I liked from MMA when I first started watching. I remember rewatching his fights. This guy's fucking sick, which obviously didn't pan out well, but like he's one of the first guys I just thought was like cool just to like watching fight.
We need Anthony Pettis and Paul Felder to verse like a 2v1, a 2v2, like fucking. We need Felder, Askren, and Pettis in a brawl against fucking Usman, Ali, and
Abu Azaitar.
Yeah, and Abu Azaitar.
Or you do Morocco, so you do as the Zaitars and Ali Abdelaziz versus Team Rufus Sport, CM Punk, Pettis, Jeremy Oshaw. swap it Pettis for Bilal actually.
Oh, God, Bilal's like fucking not knowing who to hit. He's like,
yeah, Bilal, the conflict of interest with Bilal, he doesn't know what to do.
He just watches as Pettis gets like fucking jumped by 3 of them.
After the one, yeah. Or Woodley. You could sub in Woodley for sport as
Like,
well.
I'm from Chicago. I can't do nothing about this.
Yeah, he's fucking. What's this podcast, man? I feel like we always devolve into like this random shit.
I'm from Chicago. Fucking. I wish I could do the fucking impressions MMA Guru can do for Bilal.
Yeah, I know. It's trying to. He's actually getting better as well. If you're watching the podcast 2 hours in, DM me a picture of his idol so I know that you're watching. Anyone that's reached the 2 hour point of the podcast, it always just devolves into absolute fucking insanity. I think people enjoy it though.
I hope so. Fucking. We need. I hope we need to manifest a Abu Azai title, like get to a fucking championship fight, or at least get to the rankings.
I am manifest. I'm going to pray every night for a Zaitar versus Angus Hewitt for the UFC middleweight title.
Oh my fucking god, man! Oh my god! Imagine Abu Azai versus fucking Drickus for the championship in like Morocco, and
the
it's
Battle
like
of Africa.
Yeah, I was about to say, and it turns into like another battle for Africa storyline.
In North Africa versus South Africa, I could see it.
Drickus is fighting for sub-Saharan Africa.
Yeah, I could definitely see it, man. Let's say a cross continent, meet in the middle, like meeting like the Democratic Republic of the Congo or something.
They can have fucking Israel be the special guest referee.
Well, I think a bit of a conflict of interest there as well. Let's be honest, but I've got 3% battery left, so if you want to wrap this up, then I can fucking. Well, they hit the 2 hour mark. I'm on 3%. I think
Yeah, I think this has been our longest podcast. We made up for fucking missing a week.
Yeah, true.
I fucking feel like we talked a lot of shit this episode, but it's good. Hopefully, we'll get them viewers. But yeah, thanks. Thanks for the good chat. We'll have to do this again quicker than last time.
100%, man. They're on their way, but yeah, like you said, just message me again. We can do it again.
Yeah, no, definitely. We got to get Jesse on fire on a podcast. I'm not even kidding.
I wouldn't mind that, dude. I don't know. I don't think Jesse on Fire likes me, but we could do it if you want.
Oh wait, really? Why's that?
No, I don't know. It's a long story, but no, I wouldn't be against it. If you do it, I'll do it. I'm not going to say no to that. If Jesse wants to come in, then we can do it. But I just don't know if he likes me or not.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough. Most people don't like me. Listen, I'm not the most popular in the MMA community, but that's what it is.
Fucking hell, you messaged me on Instagram the story. I need to know the story.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you. It's not like a fucking complicated beef anything like that, but it's just like, I don't know. I did something I don't know if he liked it entirely well, but he probably forgot about it by now, so.
God, we're gonna be enemies with fucking Jesse on Fire. I actually like Jesse on Fire's videos. He just randomly talks random shit, but fucking I actually like watching him sometimes.
I don't mind him. He's got like a niche of like that American sense of humor thing. But we'll make it a point again. We did beat him and the Guru by our countrymen with the podcast episode, so we'll just clear that before we go.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, anyway, I'll let you go before your phone fucking dies. But yeah, I'll catch you, mate. Fucking good little episode.
Back next week, I think definitely.
Yeah. Oh, I'll be uploading this video for the next 2 hours probably.
Yeah, that was great. That was a fucking long one to upload. Yeah.
I'll catch you, mate. Have a good one.
Right. So, mate, have a good day.
Yeah, thanks, you too. All right, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you next time.